remembering.
Kira, why don't you tell us what happened?
Oh shit!
Oh.
Took a test.
Alright, while I try and do this simultaneously.
Yeah. Way the dice go, you know.
So, in our last episode, this group of famous fives came together under all kinds of different pretenses in order to, I don't know, actually find out what's going on in town. Seems to be some strange things going afoot, and the lady at the bar, I haven't got my notes up. What's her name? Shit, somebody.
Fiona.
Madame Fiona brought us all together to try and investigate some stuff. She wanted us to get in touch with this guy at the back of her bar. Shit, I can't remember it all. Where's my list? There it is. My notes. Oh,
Brother
no,
Keefe.
That's not my notes. Motherfucker. Brother Keefe, who it turns out, didn't we leave on a park bench somewhere?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, brilliant.
He refused to take Smithy's coat.
Yeah, he's watching my coat. We gave him a job.
We gave him a job. That's the important thing. It's there somewhere.
Keep him busy.
And alright, I can't find my notes. But yeah, anyway, we left him on the park bench. He wanted us to investigate. He said that there's this like buried, potentially dragon lady underground.
Zandria.
Thank you. He's like he wanted us to go and investigate underneath this dark temple that was sort of half derelict. It used to be a temple to Bane, as far as I recall.
Black Lyceum.
Thank you, Black Lyceum. See, you were a double act the whole time. And he basically said, let's go underground. But first, Madame Fiona was like, please go and see my friend. He's a long lost lover of mine, and he's going to give you some free shit. Here's like an IOU. So we took the IOU to see the guy. Thank you. And it turns out that there was this guy called Smithy. I remember his name. Who was, it turns out, was kind of hanging out in this place and really super suspicious. Like you couldn't have acted more suspicious if you tried.
What?
But we didn't have enough proof and didn't have enough motivation to work out what the hell was going on with him. So we invited him to join us because fuck, we're a band of ruffians. Why not have one more? And we can probably do with the thief in the party. So we invited him along. Effectively, I think, stole a shitload of weapons from this guy's place and headed on to the temple at the Black Lyceum. There was a bunch of people upstairs. They were hanging out, but they're just injured and nice folk, and we thought they were going to be bad. We were about to attack them, and we didn't, and we made a thing happen, and turns out they were quite nice, and Otis made the decision along with the rest of us to kind of let them go, and I think they're going to go and hole up somewhere in a bar, maybe. I don't know, I can't remember. I think maybe we sold them, we give them money, and I don't know if we'll actually
The Velvet Doublet, I think it was.
Velvet Doublet, yes. Strip joint.
Peony and a half-orc, followers of Lathander.
And they were kind of had injured folk with them, and they were like being quite good people, even though they're sitting in a Temple of Bane, which implies the alternative. Then we went underground because we were looking for a way down, and we found a secret passage in the garden. We found a way down underneath the Black Lyceum. We entered in, and it turns out there's a shitload of the Black Fist guards, all dressed in their black armor, being all dodgy and shit, and torturing a bunch of seemingly innocent folk, but considering them to be prisoners. Otis complained at what we did next, which was to murder them all. Because they
that first part's totally not true, by the way.
They attacked us, let's be clear. The Black Fist didn't give us much of a choice. It was either kind of like submit to questioning or fight our way out. So we decided to fight our way out. We pretty handily took down the Black Fist, I would say, and we questioned a bunch of these like a couple of these prisoners on their way out. Turns out a couple of things important. One, there's a girl in the next room called, amazingly, the Fun House, which doesn't sound as fun as they described. We said we'll go save that person. The other thing that's really interesting is that there's a guy in the corner kind of mumbling and babbling about
Shattered Thrones.
And crazy stuff.
Something's coming. Yeah.
Something's coming. Not looking too hot. We're all in some trouble, but that's by the by because there's a door and a fun house and a little girl who needs our help.
Very well done. Thank you very much.
Okay, so right now we are in this kind of torture chamber. We've let out the prisoners and they've kind of scurried off upstairs and back out the tunnel towards the grounds of the Black Lyceum. Like I said, you're about to go into this room called the Funhouse. There's a guy in the corner kind of mumbling to himself. Is there anything you'd like to do before Zephyrabella opens the door?
I'm gonna stand back about 15 feet. Prep a fireball.
Are we supposed to see a map of this?
Oh, probably, yeah.
Or is it just me?
We're all having a
that's
drink.
I should probably change this music.
I was enjoying theater of the mind here.
I
Yeah.
was just looking
Oh, that
forward
was
to
good
getting
Funhouse
started.
music.
Looking forward to getting started, you know?
Oh, there it is.
There we are. Feel free to move yourself however you would like, right?
Yes.
Now, I wasn't here for the last bit, but I'm assuming this room has been ransacked thoroughly.
Yeah.
Okay, good. What about
I
the
made-
guy in the corner? What's with him? He's rambling?
We talked. We we spoke to the gentleman in the corner, and unfortunately, he had nothing sane to say. Just babblings about something coming and shattered thrones. We couldn't make heads or tails of it.
Shattered thrones.
My mage armor is still active, by the way. Just
Sure.
Your details immaculate, man. Jeez.
So what was the plan to do with him?
well, for now, we agreed to leave him in there. Perhaps he would be more dangerous to others and to himself if he were to wander around among the common folk.
I see.
He just continues to mumble to himself. Mumble.
Okay.
Okay, what are we doing?
Kick the door.
Do you wanna? Are we just gonna go straight in, or are we gonna do we have a plan? We could. I don't know. Fuck, dress up as Blackguard and jump on in there and surprise them, or maybe we should just dive on in there and start stabbing people.
Well, I guess there are enough guards in here for us to disguise ourselves.
There are about 4 dead bodies. Their armor is now battered and sliced and diced and covered. Some of it's covered in blood. And they
It's
were
scorched.
they're all kind of human-sized. They would definitely not fit Zephyrabella or Kraz.
On second thoughts, this plan seems like a fail.
I'm going to be conjuring a fireball just under my breath and holding it behind my back, just waiting.
I'm gonna kick the door down.
Yeah, kick it down. So
Kick it down.
you
Oh.
do that, and then you realise that it's you look properly and it's barred from this side.
Perhaps you want to take off that bar, Zephyrabella.
That might be a good idea.
It's kind of like like a wooden door, but with an iron bar over it. But definitely barred on this side.
So clearly they're trying to keep something in rather than something out.
Interesting.
Oh, wait.
Are we sure we want to do this?
Well, Otis, I believe we have to if we have any chance of saving that little girl.
Lift the bar.
Okay,
We lift the bar.
lift the bar,
Yeah.
move it over.
And now I kick the door down.
Okay, now you kick the door down, and you reveal the following.
Oh God.
Pitch black in here, but your torchlight and those who can see
Dark
inside. We're looking
I
at
got a question.
Yes.
Sorry. Do I even know what if I like? I mean, just because I've been around this place for a long time, what this place might be or what it is or anything.
You know you're underneath the Black Lyceum.
Okay.
But now all you've seen of it is this kind of antechamber that's been kind of set up as a makeshift torture room.
As if I've been here before or anything. I just wondered.
Definitely haven't been under it. It was a secret. It was kind of a secret entrance embedded into the hillside. At the back, it was not an obvious thing.
Okay.
Actually, are these cells, do they seem similar to the ones I saw in the crypt that I was in?
No, they seem to be fairly makeshift, as if they've been kind of hastily put together.
Okay.
Not as if they've been here forever, I would say.
All right.
Okay, so you open the door, and it kind of opens out into this chamber. Some of the walls that like they've kind of started to collapse in. This is kind of like a stone wall chamber that maybe was once grand, but is now collapsing and kind of falling in itself. Throughout the room, you can see these. Can you see these? Wait, on the map? These 4. Wait, they're not. One sec.
The 4 meat grinders.
You see 4 circular thingies.
Yeah.
4 circular fingers.
The ones that look really dangerous.
Wheels of razor blades.
Can only really see one though.
Death
It
pillars.
does look concerning.
Yeah, I mean there
Just
are.
move.
But these are they're not meat grinders. They are they are kind of large obelisks that made of kind of a black stone shooting out from the floor. In the middle of the room, there is another kind of hastily put together cage, and within the cage there is a young gnome woman dressed in simple kind of grey tunics. She has her back to you, and she is sat on the floor, and she kind of, you can see her in the darkness. She's kind of like rocking back and forth
Fuck that.
and
Nope,
kind of whispering something.
we're out.
Do we see that in Divinity Tux? That's where we're walking in here. We can't see all that from outside, so we're in here, right? I mean,
Yeah.
Do you want to go in that far?
sure.
You want to stand next to that death
You can kind
pillar.
of like peering from the
Yeah,
doorway,
okay.
you can kind of see at least a couple of the obelisks, and
Yeah, I'm in there.
she's just whispering to herself.
Does she look like a you said it was wasn't a human? What was it again?
No.
She's a
Gnome.
gnome.
Gnome. Okay.
She's a very small gnome.
Oh.
It's hard to tell whether
Hugging
the
on my
gnome's, I
gnome
guess, an
perch.
adult or a child, I guess, right?
Sorry?
So I guess it's kind of hard to tell whether it's an adult or a child, right?
Looks like a child.
You there? Are you okay?
She just rocks back and forth. She's whispering something. She does
Yeah.
not react.
Maybe use a softer tone of voice. Not so aggressive. It can be quite intimidating.
Child.
Much
Child, look at me.
How close are you to the cage?
I think the map dictates my proper position here, Smudge.
She does not react. Give me a perception check.
Is she facing away from me, right? Or from us, I
Yeah,
guess?
facing away from
Okay.
you. She's got kind of
Cute.
dirty blonde hair. Her tunic
Oh!
is. Okay, can I hear her? She's just like, can't run away, can't run away, can't run away.
Child. Run away from what?
She doesn't respond.
Is there like a... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, can I just have a look around the room? Because I have normal vision in darkness to 120 feet, so do I see anything scanning?
So you've got normal vision.
Yeah.
But it's dark in here, so you can't see much. You've got a torch though, so
But I've got Devil's Sight. It's an invocation, so I can see normally in darkness.
oh jeez.
So it's just like I just see as if it's normal.
Yeah, I mean it's so it's this room. There are these 4 kind of obelisks. There is not too much else to see. Right?
Okay, sure.
Is there a door in this cage? Or is it just like a hatch?
Yes.
Or what side is it on? The other side, I'm assuming?
Yeah, it's on the south side.
Okay.
Otis!
I kneel down to try to see her face?
Yeah, she looks like she's been
Okay.
in here for a little while. She's gaunt, looks like she hasn't eaten properly. There are kind of scratches on her face and dirt. She's not looking great.
I thought it was some kind of like lizard face or some devil face, but okay.
No,
It's good.
no, a gnome girl face. Probably about 10, 12 years old.
Is that another door to the south beyond?
Yes, it is.
I don't like
a
this. kid.
stone door built into the south wall. Can't really see what's up.
We need to get her out of here. She's been hurt. It looks like there's scratches on her face.
Can
Yeah,
I
I
check
agree. Yeah.
this door that me and Kraz are at? I just check to make sure there's no mechanism that's going to slam this thing
That's so
closed in the next
smart.
30 seconds.
No, it's a fairly straightforward door, I'd say.
Okay.
I try to open it. I guess. Yeah. Let's open it up.
As you reach down, she kind of jumps out of her chair and she grabs you. She's like, "Can't run away! Can't run away!"
It's okay, child. We're here to help you. It's okay. You have to trust us. We won't let anything harm you. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Oh, just grab her and let's go. This place is terrifying.
So scared.
What's your name, child?
I'm so scared.
Your name. Remember, please. What is your name?
They're watching us.
Who?
Can't run away.
I kind of look over my shoulders, just to. Are her eyes like dead locked on something, or me? Are they locked on me, or something in the distance?
No, she looks like she's just freaked. They're like
Okay.
bug-eyed.
Okay.
Bugging out.
Yeah, I open the cage and try to pick her up.
Okay, and then as you touch the cage, stuff starts popping off.
Who'd
Sure.
have thought it?
Okay,
Step away from the pillars.
so all 4 of the pillars let out this kind of dark purple magical pulse.
Whoa!
That's bad.
Mhm.
Whoa! Whoa! You still see that one though? Is that weird? Is that normal?
Yeah.
Working on it. Okay, just check. Just making sure.
Probably something wrong with my layers.
Oh, it's okay. Okay, just make sure it wasn't.
Say it goes back. Nope.
Hey.
Whoa. And okay. Starting with Otis, make me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay,
Oh.
just to let it be known, I wanted to make sure that I am grabbing her as close as I can. Is it too soon to do that? Or I guess I gotta make.
I mean, as soon as you touch the cage, this happens.
Okay, all right, no problem. No problem. I'll just pass this and then I'll do it. There you go. As
Yeah.
you're saying,
Okay, no worries.
I'm a smart guy.
Let's say Smithy, Jafraxon, and Zephyrella also need to make me a wisdom save.
Ooh.
What's your character's name, Tokes?
You mean what was my character's name?
Yeah. What's your new character's name? Yeah.
Oh. Say all about it in the break.
Gardner.
Okay,
God.
all of you are hit with a sudden wave of fear, and you are suddenly and instantly and unexplainably terrified by these obelisks, and you are now considered frightened.
Can I roll again? Because I get advantage on that.
On wisdom save throws?
On saving throws against being frightened.
Oh, then go for it.
Yeah.
Not me though, right?
It probably won't do any good, but anyway.
Otis, you hear this magical pulse. It hits you, but you kind of
I've seen
feel
some
that-
shit.
you feel it, but then you kind of shake it off.
Yeah, I've seen some shit.
Smithy and Jafraxon, you are considered frightened. You're frightened from all 4 sources.
Right. Oh my god, let's get out of here!
So you have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of the fear is in line of sight, and the creature cannot willingly move closer to the source of its fear.
Okay, so I'm like stood still, right? I can't go anywhere.
Yeah, you are pretty much paralyzed. And then in the corner of these rooms, Otis, you guys who are in there can begin to see them crawling out of kind of the tumble down walls. Some kind of gross looking creatures
Oh, balls.
to emerge.
Little slime, little ugly, disturbing looking.
So there's one here.
Whoa! It's not a kobold.
One here.
Whoa!
One here.
Oh.
They look friendly.
These guys are like almost slug-like, worm-like creatures with these 4 tendrils poking out, kind of tentacles.
I have seen enough hentai to know where this is going.
No.
The new kind of campaign.
And everybody may as well roll for initiative.
God.
We've got company. Oh, 24. Shit.
Natural 20.
That's not good.
Shouldn't have put the name of the creature there, man.
I know. Too bad. Never mind.
We'll get over it.
Next time.
I don't know what it is.
Okay, Otis 14, Sniffy 6, Zephyr 7, Kraz
12.
Jaffrexon
13.
Kira
24.
10. Okay, 24. That means, Kira, you are first.
I'm gonna.
So from your position, you just
Yeah.
see these kind of magical lights kind of emanate from inside the room. And I guess from where you are, you maybe see at the far corner something start to emerge out of the room. Just where not great view from where you are.
I'm just like, does anybody see that? There's a thing in the corner of the room, and I draw my bow and take a shot from a great distance. And I think it's in range.
Man, it's a lot of dodging.
I roll a 7. So kind of, even with your dark vision, it's hard from this distance, and you kind of you're almost shooting into darkness, and it kind of bounces off the floor and spins off.
It's like a panic shot. She's just. So she kind of calls forward. She's like, the white dragonborn called Jalthraxis, who has mastered a physical praxis. Though she didn't plan it, she impacts like a planet, and off you go spinning on your axis.
Hey!
Nice.
With the aim of inspiration.
What is that? Is the
6.
6?
Yeah. And that's me done.
Okay.
Shit.
Now these worm creatures. This one's gonna go for Otis.
Oh,
No
Kind
problem.
of slithers up. It's got this pale underbelly, and as you see it come from the side, Otis, it has these kind of 4 tentacles with spikes on the end, and in the middle this kind of beak-like mouth, and it reaches out to slap you with one of its claws. That's a 6.
Ooh.
Oh.
You manage to kind of just duck out the way, and it misses. This one's gonna slither out and attack Jarfraxon.
What?
That's a 9.
Misses.
Totally misses. And then this one will slither around the obelisk and try and tentacle Smithy. That's 11.
I think that hits.
Oh, what?
Yeah, it hits.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
My AC is terrible.
Hits you with 9 damage.
You don't. Your base AC is 10 with clothes plus dex.
Yeah, my dex is -2.
Okay, sure. Moving on.
Which just makes it 8.
Okay, so it kind of slithers out and just slashes you a deep gouge across your chest, and you are absolutely terrified. The last time you remember this, you were down in a crypt and being faced off with a corpse, literally paralyzed with fear, and
Just screaming. Like,
Otis is your go.
I think just from reaction, like when I ducked that swing of that guy, I think I'll just come back and try to slice one of his tentacles off, you know?
Yeah, sure, do it.
Let's see if I remember how to do this. I think that's right. 24 to hit.
Definitely hits.
Okay. 13 slashing damage.
You
Seems
definitely
high.
do.
Is that right?
So you,
Yeah.
it's coming at you, and you kind of spin around and just slash down with your great sword. You do lop off one of its tentacles, no problem.
Are those rolls correct, by the way? I mean, I want to make sure it's
Yeah,
2d6 plus
Yeah,
3.
it's rolled really
Okay.
well.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Okay.
did a good job. You slice it off, and it just spurts out like this black ichor all over you. It's kind of gross. And
Okay.
next to you, this small gnome girl just starts screaming, "Ah!" going crazy at the appearance of this. Anything else?
I'm level 2, so hold on. Action surge, I can attack again, correct?
Get basically another action to do whatever you want.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do that.
Okay, good.
Okay. 9.
Misses. So this time, so you go for a kind of thrust it in its beak, but this time it sees you coming, and it kind of recoils away, and you hit nothing better.
I think I'm going to just. I can't really stand in front of the cage door because I might take a attack opportunity. Is there a way to tell that or not?
I would say. I mean, I think you could probably put yourself here and be okay.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as you're happy that it's still in melee range of it. Fine.
Yeah, that's fine. And I'll just turn around and then tell her, "Stay back, child." And my turn's over.
That's fine, Bill. Anyway, because you were right by the door,
Yeah.
so he would
I'll
have
just-
to be upon you while you're by the door.
Yep.
Okay, Jarfraxon, you are totally terrified. This kind of magical fear bearing down on you. Make me a wisdom saving throw.
Come on. Wisdom save. 14.
That succeeds. So
Oh.
you hit this kind of wave of fear, and you find yourself almost stunned for a while, but you do manage to shake it off. But it takes a lot of effort, and you have to skip your go.
Oh no.
Braz's go.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna chaos bolt the one next to Smithy.
Thank
Okay.
you.
All right, and because I'm a kobold, I get some little juiciness on this. 18 to hit.
It definitely hits.
All right, I have to figure out what type of damage it is. A 3 and a 7. I can choose. Making psychic damage.
Okay, no worries.
So 13 psychic damage.
So what I will say is that you, although you look, don't worry about it. It's fine. Ignore it.
Okay.
Kraz, your bolt kind of hits it, and yeah, definitely seems to have an effect.
And I'm just gonna step back. Right there. And that's it for me.
turn. Zephyrabella.
Well, I am gonna turn around and I'm gonna rage.
Nice.
I'm gonna use reckless attack,
Okay.
which means I get advantage, but bad guys get advantage on me as well.
Yep, go for it.
And I'm gonna take a swing. $20,
Definitely hits.
and that's 6 damage.
Is that right? A hand axe?
Yes. I'm trying something different this time.
Okay. So what, you're just using a small axe?
Yes,
Okay, no worries.
it'll make sense.
No worries. So it's 6 damage. You slice into it, and although you think you store a good hit, it maybe doesn't do as much damage as you would expect it to.
Okay.
Smithy, absolutely terrified, bleeding from the chest. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Uh-huh.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Wait. I think I've still got inspiration from last time, right? Because I didn't use it. How long does it last?
Yeah,
10 minutes.
10
10 minutes.
Hmm.
By the time you
Yeah.
let
Okay.
all the prisoners out, talk to
No
them,
worries.
okay?
Oh shit, yeah, I forgot we did that.
I wet myself.
This kind of warm sensation begins running down your leg of your nice trousers.
Oh no.
Kira, back in action.
How you looking, Smithy?
Huh?
I
What?
shout. I literally shout. Yeah, he's fine. Okay, so shit. I take a couple of steps forward, and draw on a short bow, I think, so I don't have to dive over these guys. I'm going to try and take a shot at the one that's sort of tentacling our friend.
Yep.
Smithy. Short the bow time. Oh no, it's I don't know what that is. 14.
You kind of dive forward, bing, let out a shot, and it pierces into the Grick's wormy skin. That hits.
Have you 7 points of damage?
Excellent, no worries. But again, feels like it doesn't go all the way in, and in fact, although it makes a mark, the arrow kind of spurts out, not having the full impact.
Deeply concerning.
Right.
I shout out in my bonus action with inspiration flowing from every orifice. No, he doesn't know where your goat is. And clearly you didn't read the notice that this is a farmer who'll seriously harm you. You should know that you don't mess with Otis.
I love
it. Amazing.
Otis, you kind of hear this limerick and you are inspired as this guy comes back and tries to tentacle you. Only 7 to hit.
Nope.
So you dodge out the way, not a
Probably.
problem.
I completely forgot what kind of armor I got last game. I don't know.
What? Last game?
Chainmail? Yeah, remember what's in the
Chainmail.
shop or shopping? We'll talk about that later. Don't worry about it.
So remember, Bill?
Yeah, okay, it's fine. They let Splinter Mill or something. What doing play? So okay.
Scale?
Nah, I'll look it up. Don't worry about it. It's okay. You go. Sorry.
Smithy,
Yeah?
6 to hit.
No! Misses!
I mean, you kind of cower up into a ball
Yeah.
just as a tentacle flies over your head and barely scraping past you. And then Jaffraxon, 18 to hit,
That hits.
8 damage.
Alright.
And then he slices at you with a tentacle, and then he comes in and tries to bite at you with his beak. 15 to hit.
I can use my reaction on the other attack for Wrath of the Storm.
Okay,
Should I click it?
what does
to
that
read
do?
it?
Do it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So,
And the creature you
when
see-
he hits me, I'm gonna, it's like crackles of lightning start coming out of my body. It's like,
Holy shit.
roll 2d8.
It makes it with dexterity saving throw.
It makes it
Yeah.
dexterity.
Huh.
completely fails.
It takes 10 thunder damage.
Wow. So it kind of comes in with this tentacle, and it puts itself so into it. You kind of spark out your Wrath of the Storm, and electrocute it, runs down, and he kind of reverberates with this electricity, and he takes 10 damage.
Cool.
Nice. Otis.
And 15 misses.
Yeah, 15 misses. And then, so he tries to, as a revenge, take a bite out of you, but you shrug it off. Otis, you're up.
I just want to keep swinging at this guy with Simon real quick, try to kill him.
Yep.
12.
Inspiration if you need it.
Oh yeah. What's inspiration do again?
Extra D6.
Extra d6 if you want it.
Extra D6 much. Oh, 6. Look at that.
Okay, 18 will hit.
Yeah. Do I click on the original damage?
Yeah.
11 slashing damage.
Okay, you feeling the Kira's inspirational words.
Oh, yeah.
You put a lot of force into your strike, and it doesn't do much as you expect, but you definitely do hit.
Okay. Sure.
Jafraxon, shaking off the fear. You are up.
Right, so I'm gonna draw the great sword. Ching!
Yeah.
And 23.
Definitely hits.
That's 14 slashing damage.
Wow. Okay. So
And
you,
then I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Healing Word on myself.
Nice. So you pull your great sword and you slice at it, and you do make purchase on it. But it just seems that this kind of these bricks have like a fleshy, a load of like blubber fat around them. It's you're not hitting organs or anything. You're just slicing into them. They seem somewhat unfazed by your attacks.
All right.
Kraz, you're up.
I'm gonna throw a.
I'm just gonna Healing Word real fast.
Oh yeah. You win.
I'm gonna blow another Chaos Bolt on the one next to Smithy.
Yep.
Gotta save him.
Save me.
21.
21 hits.
A 7 and a 2. I'm gonna choose Psyche damage again.
Yep. Worked
So
last
that's-
time. Same again.
14. Yep.
14 damage.
Yes.
Holy shit.
It's a 2d8 plus d6.
So you let out this chaos bolt and you strike it in the side, and it just like curls up and dies. Did
Champion!
Nice.
I was looking at my hands for a moment, like, and I'm gonna just tuck around the corner. I'm done.
Zafrabala.
Okay, I'm gonna reckless attack again and take another swing at the one next to me.
Definitely hits.
That's 6 damage.
6 damage. You manage to bury your axe in its kind of beak, and that does some real damage and kills it. Dead.
Nice.
Smithy, make me a wisdom saving throw.
Uh-huh.
Now cowering on the floor, this dead worm monster.
Nope. Oh.
Nope,
Nope.
doesn't work.
Mm-mm.
Here.
No, I'm finished.
Oh, sorry.
Can I move?
Yeah, of course you can.
Okay, I'm gonna run around to the other one.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna take another swing using a bonus action.
Okay, but as soon as you get into range of this one. Ooh. Yeah, wait, Bill. You need to make a wisdom save.
Oh, okay. $16?
Oh wait, hold on. You already made you do one, didn't I?
Yeah,
Okay, sorry. No, you're fine. You just shrug it off and keep going.
nice. So I'm gonna take another swing as a bonus
Okay.
action.
There's a bonus action.
Yeah, so, like 2-weapon fighting because they're light weapons.
Oh, okay, sorry. You didn't say you had two.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, withdraw the other one from my belt.
Yeah,
and
cool.
Is that all right?
Yeah, of course. Sweet.
16,
16 hits.
and that's 8 damage.
Nice. So you come in swinging. And, slice him up a little bit. Kind of it's black ichor blood oozing out. Otis,
What?
it's your turn.
Oh,
I think it
again?
might be- I think it
Oh,
might
sorry.
be me.
Kira's going.
It's alright. I'm just going to take a step up to Jathraxin, place a hand on her shoulder, and just be like, "Are you well?"
Yeah. A little bit for wear, but I'm good for now. It's okay.
Do you need healing?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Alright. I tap her on the shoulder and I draw an arrow and take a shot at this little creep.
Go for it.
Shit, I need a shortcut. This. There it is. 16?
That hits.
4 piercing damage.
Okay, you manage to shoot, and it does impact, but again, not a whole lot of damage.
What is...
Jathraxin's next.
Right. I'm gonna try to run up to this guy, even if I have to make a save. How far is it? Let's see.
You already rolled one, he said, so I don't think you have to.
Yeah,
roll one.
feeling you still feel it kind of pulsing on you, but having shaken off once, you feel like it's not gonna.
Alright. Then I'm gonna take a swing at this one.
It's
11 damage.
11 damage.
Whoa.
Don't you
Yeah.
dare say, oh, it just tickled a little bit.
Just tickles a little bit.
Maybe half damage or something.
Just slice into him, and it's still wriggling and going at it.
Are you serious?
I think it missed his go. It's going to turn on Zephrabella with advantage. 18 to hit,
Yeah, that hit
7 damage,
hard.
and then again it's going to half, so that's what, 3.
Yeah.
And then again it's going to kind of come in with its beak. 18 damage.
Oh. 18 to hit.
Sorry, 18 hit with 3 damage.
Oh.
So slicing with a tentacle, and then takes a nibble out of you with its beak.
I don't need to notice.
And yeah, barely even feel anything. And it's Kraz's go.
Alright. I'm gonna convert my sorcery points to a spell slot, bonus action. And I'm gonna just throw a firebolt at it.
Kill it!
23.
That hits.
Kill it with fire!
5 fire damage.
Okay. Leave a scorch mark on the side of it, but it's still alive. Zephrabella.
Oh, I'm just gonna take another couple of swings at it. $16,
Hits.
7 damage.
Yeah. Slicing and dicing, but still up.
And without even thinking, I'm just gonna go with the other.
Yep.
With the other hand. 19.
Hits.
That's 7 damage. Again.
Rah, rah, it's slicing into it, and it's just, it looks like it's falling apart. It's got chunks out of it. It is seriously surrounded and it is struggling, but it is still up. Vivi,
Come on!
down your leg, cower on the floor. You can't even bear to open your eyes.
Again.
Saving throw.
Oh.
Man.
7.
Oh.
I start
Bruh. Bruh. Do you even?
Kira.
I'm like, I nod to Smithy. I'm just like, I mean, those pillars are. I mean, they're pretty fucked up. I understand.
Yeah.
There's monsters with tentacles.
I nod and sigh and take a shot.
Kill it!
17 to hit.
Hit.
5 piercing damage.
So you draw your short bow. In between you and it is the cage, and you let it rip. And how do you want to do this?
Hey!
Hey!
In the beak.
So it's
Alright.
it looks like it's really struggling. Maybe thinking about trying to run, and then just through the cage, past the gnomish jail. Ah! She goes past there, past Otis, straight into its mouth, and it just and falls over, dead.
Eat.
And we level up.
Oh god, it already
I don't
starts.
Do we?
I
Level up?
Not you and me.
Where's the loot? Where's the loot? Where's the loot?
I don't know.
I'll search for gold. I'll search for items. No, I'm joking.
The obelisks turn off.
With the monsters defeated, the kind of magic is still there, kind of pulsing, but definitely not as intense as it was before.
It's like,
So I got
hide
this-
behind Kira.
I got this black blood stuff on me. You said right?
Yeah, it's gross.
I was about to say there's nothing. I'm feeling okay other than it just being gross. Okay.
Yeah, you're okay.
Okay.
Smithy, make me a wisdom saving throw.
Sure.
Here we go. Pressure's off.
No, I'm still terrified out of your wits.
I'm gonna kneel down as he's sobbing and like lay his head in my lap and just sort of hold him.
Yeah, at this point he's just shaking and shuddering on the floor.
Kira, what do we do? Do you know any lullabies? Something to ease his mind.
I do not. Wait, I know of one song. No, I don't. I really don't have anything for you. I think he's done for. I think we leave him here.
I just
those worms were pretty
hold him.
scary. It was easy for
I just
us.
hold
We
him.
were miles away.
After another minute or so, Smithy, you kind of able to regain control and feel like maybe you could press on. I am going to give you, for your failure though, a point of exhaustion.
That's fair. My
Just everything.
My
from
wisdom
now
saving
on.
throws. Ready? 8. Which started it. 5. 7 and a 6.
Not
Get the
fair.
bad rolls out the way, buddy. Get the bad rolls out the way.
Add a flaw to your
Aw.
character sheet. You do not like Grix anymore.
You just
What's the point of exhaustion mean, please?
first one is disadvantage on ability check.
Yes.
Skill checks.
Cool.
Uh,
And he wet himself.
you just
didn't he?
feel like everything from now on until you get a good break is gonna just be that little bit harder.
Sure. I
He
put-
wet himself.
Is there like an exhaustion thing to remind me? Like a. I can have a snail thing. There you go. Oh dear, big cross.
Oh.
Dead. I'm like, they're much scarier close up. He was right up next to me.
I know. I saw Miss Smithy. It's okay. You're all right now.
And they all gone.
I think this whole time while he's over there sobbing, I'm just gonna open the little cage here.
Yeah, you are able to. It's like chained.
Okay, can I just use my sword or something to?
Absolutely, it doesn't take much to. It's a kind of a rusty chain, enough to keep her in, but not enough to keep you out.
Yeah.
And you just slice down and open up.
And I'll make a point too before I guess I should have said this. But I want to make sure if I gotta get my cloak or whatever, just to make sure like I have no blood on my face, 'cause that'd be like really awkward. The black blood, Just kind of make sure.
You're gonna make sure you don't have any blood. Oh right, I see.
Yeah, because I mean that'd be like really
sure.
weird. Like, come to me, child. I'm like covered in goo.
Yeah, you can wipe yourself up. She doesn't notice. She is crying, huddled down on the floor, like Smithy.
But I'm
Little
old.
girls.
I put a little bonfire down.
Of the room.
Yep.
You would put a bonfire down?
Yeah, I put a little bonfire in front of me and Smithy. Just right in front of us.
Yeah, definitely. That feels pretty good.
Nice, thank
Both
you.
doing the same action. I'm sitting there like, come here, child. And like Matthews, come here, Tux.
Okay, so you open the thing.
Yeah, open the thing and kind of do one of these.
She's just sobbing uncontrollably on the floor in the middle of the cage.
I get in the cage with her. That's it, Come.
Okay. Yeah. Would you
You got-
give her a hug?
Yeah, I go there and just kind of put my hand on her back, maybe. No, it's okay.
Make me a persuasion roll.
Sure.
Are you the helpful savior or the creepy uncle? D20.
Yeah, it's
You are
definitely
the
creepy.
distant. You're the uninvited uncle to the family reunion.
She recoils at your touch, Bill, and literally scrambles like still like bugging out into the far corner of the cage, and she just screams. Ah!
Okay, I kind of go back to my little outside the cage here. I think I'll stand up and just look around. Maybe Akira or somebody.
Yeah. I think.
I believe
might
we
be
need a
little
more
bit
delicate
scary
touch on this one.
and- Yeah.
I've never been with children. Could someone? I didn't mean any harm. I promise.
I'm not really into kids so much.
I make sure I lay Smithy down by the bonfire, and I'll walk up to the cage and I'll take out some food from my bag. Sort of hold out some rations, dried meat and nuts. So hold it out. I pull my goggles up.
With advantage.
Make sure my goggles are up and. All right, it's fine.
Whoa.
24.
Yeah, nice. So
Nice.
she kind of warily looks at you, looks at the food, you again, and then she grabs it and
I take out some more and I hold it out. I just keep pulling
she
out more
grabs that
food.
too.
Yeah.
I'm like, she's like you, Chris.
I have another offer of rations.
By this time she's
Okay,
she's still
alright.
eating the last one.
All right. Maybe we should just give her a moment to get her bearings. Let her eat the food and sort of feel safe around us.
I agree. That's,
Sure.
Yeah.
Perhaps we should take a look
give
around
her
the
some
room.
time.
Make
Yes,
something
I'll
else.
sit over here.
Definitely.
Can I look at this door, Smudge, to see if is it barred from this side as well, just a normal door? Or...
It's a normal. It's kind of an ornate door.
Ooh.
Built into the wall. It has kind of like almost like sconces where there could have been torches. It has like a nice trimming carved out of the stone. It's dusty, but it's a nice stone door.
Check it for traps.
Make me a
That's a good idea.
make me a perception roll.
Oh no. Oh, that was not so bad actually. Perception. Not a lot.
That's a pretty door.
I haven't.
I mean, you.
What door?
Yeah, it's a door. It's like a plain old door.
It's there. I'm just probably fine.
It's a sturdy design.
Walks away.
Okay, I would like to press an ear to the door and just see if there's anything going on the other side.
Sure.
Will be
I
a
would
mini.
like I've got a perception roll from you.
19.
So you put your ear next to the door, listen for a while, and you hear absolutely nothing.
Coast is clear.
As you move your face away, you disturb some of the dust on the door, and it does look like there is some sort of archaic writing underneath.
Ooh. I'm gonna just kind of brush some dust away and see if I can take a look at it.
So you do so, and it takes a little while. It's like a thick layer of dust, and it says in kind of like in old common, so like archaic common. It says the tomb of Zandria Welcher.
Well, I like turn to the group and I'm like, hey, 2 birds, 1 stone. I think.
What do you mean?
I think it might be the tomb. I think we found our missing, potentially undead dragon person. You want to
Alright.
disturb some remains?
I just put a thumbs up as I'm like drying my crotch over the bonfire, like a public toilet hand dryer. You know.
Kira, I would say with a roll of 19, you do notice that it basically has like an inset handle. It's like 2 doors, and you would open it outwards. And the handle, the dust does seem to have been disturbed recently. The dust that covers the door and covered the writing is not covering the kind of brass handles of the door.
Okay. Shit. I'm just like, SEAL Team 6, stack up against the door.
I think while Kira's doing that, and Smithy is dragging his bum, I think I grab like Smithy by the collar and just kind of pull him up to a standing position. Yeah.
Thank you.
So, what do we do with the kid before we head on?
Well, perhaps we should just let it stay here.
Are you kidding? It's too
Hello?
dangerous for a kid to be here by herself.
All right, then I'll take her up to the surface and hand her off to Brother Keefe.
Yes.
Maybe after we've opened the door? Or are you gonna head up now?
To get her
Well-
out of harm's way, maybe.
Sure. I sort of lean down with more food in my other hand, and I sort of outstretch my open palm. Come, child, I do not mean you any harm. I'll take you to a safe place.
Can't run away.
We're not going to run away. We're just going to go somewhere else.
Are the bad things gone?
The bad things are most certainly gone. I promise. No more harm will come to you.
And the bad men?
Also gone. We made sure of that.
The bad pillars.
Take me home?
We will get you home safe and sound, my sweet. I promise.
She takes your hand.
All right. And I'm going to lead her out. I'm going to stay close to her and sort of shield her a little bit from the gore in the other room. And then I'll take her up to the surface.
She's always shaking in your arms.
Yeah.
But that's fine. You're able to take her up, and you begin the few minutes walk up to the passage.
Who's
The
taller?
rest of you guys, what would you like to do?
Who's taller between those two? I'm just curious.
Kraz has maybe like an inch on it.
Okay.
I'm gonna check if I can find anything that sparkles in the rubble around here.
Make me an investigation check.
Oh no. That's the one that's really bad. 2!
Ooh. You find Grick poo.
You find nothing.
Oh, stones.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Kick them around a little bit. Trying to search for things. And then I sit down and wait.
Kira, what are you up to?
I kind of want to stack up against the door. I'm gonna stay up to one side of the door, hand on my rapier, just resting against the wall, waiting for Kraz and hoping that nothing bursts out of that freaking doorway.
Okay.
Can
Can
someone
we
just
take a short rest while we're here?
You absolutely can take a short rest.
sure.
I will.
During that short rest, can that just real quick? I completely forgot our whole objective here. Can we just like a 30-second reminder, like a 10-second? Hey, by the way,
I'm not gonna help.
I take it that Otis says that out loud, and I'm like, this is the tomb of the whatever her name is. Shit, where's Kraz? The tomb of the what's her name, who might be a dragon, who the brother upstairs asked us to go check out. This is the money pit. This is where we get paid.
I remember Zandria the dragon, of course. I forgot what we're supposed to. We're supposed to take something.
I think we just need to find out if she was actually a dragon.
Okay.
I don't know really how we do that. I think if we find human remains, then I think he'll be pretty
Of course.
satisfied that she wasn't.
Okay. Let's go. We should go look for sure.
I'm a little concerned. I mean, we're assuming that this is the fun house. It's entirely possible that this is the fun house in there. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe the funner house that nobody talks about.
You guys just want to wait for Kraz?
Yeah, probably best.
Yes.
Okay, in
A
that
short
case,
rest is 45 minutes.
No, well, I think a short rest is easy. 15 minutes to
Okay.
take a breath, patch up your
Okay.
wounds and stuff.
I rolled a
45
hit though.
minutes seems like ages. That's fine. I think any period of like downtime, not fighting, taking a break, sitting down is good.
Nice. Okay. Then yeah, I get up there. I find Brother Keefe sitting quietly, Forrest Gump style, on the bench, and
Do you though?
Is he-
We need to take a break for everybody apart from Kraz.
Oh,
What?
he's the dragon. I knew it.
What were we thinking?
Let's take
How did my name is?
a 15-minute break.
Holy moly.
15 minutes.
Oh my goodness.
I have a backup, so it's fine.
Whoa. Wow.
Not
I was going to come with
good
you too. I
enough.
was really close to coming with you, but
Let's come back at 25 past 9 UK time.
Oh, alright.
And I'm going to end the call Matt back, and then
Can,
call everyone else in later.
can, do you want me to just, like, for the recording?
Oh, shit. Yeah. Do that.
If everyone else leaves the call, I'll put my headset down and
Sure.
just kind of... Actually, I guess people could just take their headsets off instead of...
Well, Billy
Fire.
left already, so that's okay.
Alright.
Good luck.
I have my one spell slot. I'm just saying. Shit. I think when I'm halfway through the stairs, I'm just gonna ask the kid what her name is. Just
Valona?
Valona.
What's yours?
My name is Kraz.
Hi. We're going home?
We're gonna get you somewhere safe. I promise.
Okay. So it takes you kind of a few minutes to kind of
Yeah.
walk down the kind of a winding passageway that kind of follows the surface of the hill.
Yeah.
And then you come out, you kind of see some kind of moonlight, and then you appear. There's some kind of bushes. You make your way through those bushes, and you are met with. Make you a little bit bigger. A little bit bigger.
Oh, fuck my shit.
So, you are met with, in the moonlight, 5 people, all with weapons drawn outside the tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
Points in. There is a half-elf lady.
Okay.
holding a rapier and a shield. She has kind of white hair, eye patch. There is what looks like a fairly bulky elven gentleman wearing chainmail, and he has a morning star and a shield.
Okay.
There is a half-elf lady with a what does she have? Half-elf with 2 short swords.
Okay.
In the back is a tiefling man with a staff.
Okay.
And then there is a half orc with a he's kind of with a kind of a viola on his back and a rapier drawn.
Okay.
I think a rapier.
Yeah.
A long sword, sorry.
They're all weapons are drawn?
Weapons are drawn.
Okay. Alright.
As you get out, she says, "Put the gnome down and leave.
Oh.
You will torture her no more."
You have no. You have been mistaken. I'm bringing the child to safety. We just saved her from this dungeon called the Funhouse. These creatures attacked us, and we tried to take her out of her cage. I swear, and I show her. Hopefully, she's holding some food. If not, I mean her no harm. My co-workers are down below. They can straighten this whole thing out.
She sneaks. Bellona kind of scurries like behind you, although you barely shield her.
Yeah.
They look at you and they're like, "What are you?"
I believe others call me a kobold. Something of a magical experiment gone wrong in the south. It's quite a long story. I would love to tell you over a drink, perhaps at the tea kettle. My name's Kraz.
She kind of, you've taken her aback somewhat, and she kind of looks around to her compatriots.
I play dragon chess every Thursday at the Velvet Doublet. If that tells you anything.
Is this some kind of trick?
If it was a trick, it'd be quite an elaborate trick, and I am by myself, and there are 5 of you.
Send the girl over.
Of course. All right. Valona,
No.
these people are not going to hurt you. They are here to help you, the same as me.
No.
I promise. No harm will come to you.
No, please. Send the girl over now.
All right. She's traumatized from the creatures down below. I'm not trying to put her into shock.
No, please don't make me. I don't want to go. I'm gonna stay with you.
We can go together. And I sort of walk the girl over.
As you take a step forward, the half-orc draws a crossbow, the halfling draws her crossbow, points it straight at you. And the woman at the front says, "Stay where you are and send the girl forward."
I'm just trying to help her get across. Valona, can you please go step over? Otherwise, they're going to kill me. And I don't think either of us wants that to happen.
No, please.
The child is scared. I cannot force her to go over. I will not manhandle a child. If you want it, you can come get it, but I will not push this child in front of me like a slave.
She looks to the right. She's like, "Merrily," and the guy, he nods and steps up.
I step back just a foot just to get out of his way.
And he's a big guy, kind of towers over you. And he's going to try and grab Valona.
Don't manhandle her. Be gentle. She's just a child.
He ignores you, and he just puts one hand over her and just manhandles her, picks her up, and kind of takes a few steps back. And now these guys start to close in on you. What are you doing here?
We're here on assignment.
You're with the Black Fist.
God,
You
no. Those
pet.
those crooked government stooges. No, we are here under the order of the Silent Shroud, under a private assignment to investigate the Black Lyceum for some sort of dragon woman, some sort of tale that they are trying to sort out. And that's why we're here. We stumbled upon these Black Fist murderers down below by happenstance, and we dispatched them quickly. I swear, if you come down with me, my friends can explain everything. You can even show you the bodies. There is evidence down there. I'm unarmed. The 5 of you could easily destroy me in a heartbeat. What have I got to lose?
You kill the Black Fist?
A number, I believe 4 of them, plus some dogs. Freed some prisoners as well, but that's another story.
Who are you with?
Well, it's sort of a new mercenary company we've started up. The Saviors, I like to call them.
They all they look around. Mercenary company.
Well, just trying to help people of Flan under the oppression of the Black Fists here and there, taking out small. We recently just banded together.
My name is Zora Basque.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I apologize for the circumstances under this meeting.
Of the Red Plume Mercenary Company.
Have I heard of them in Flan since I arrived?
Yeah, sure. They're kind of a small outfit. They have a kind of a small guild house by the Velvet Doublet. They are fairly neutral. They kind of just work for anybody.
Okay. Well, I've heard a little bit about your company. I've only heard good things. I'm told.
The half orc steps up and he's like, "New competition, eh?"
Oh, we are not muscling in on anyone's
Tiny
work.
kobold. Let's get out of here. It's almost dinner time.
Of course. You have a lovely evening. We'll just get back to work.
Zora nods. Okay. Whatever you're up to, go do it.
All right. Well, hopefully our paths cross again, Zora. I would love to hear more of your exploits in town.
Let's go. And they all kind of one by one back out. And Valona just kind of looks at you, just scared, terrified, in fact, and almost betrayed by the fact that you've just given her up to these people.
Just sort of sheepishly wave at her. I'm not willing to die for this.
And they leave.
I go back down.
You do, and you make your way back to the group. And it would take a 5-minute break.
Yeah, perfect timing.
Sweet.
Hey,
What happened?
I just picked the phone up. I don't know.
Oh my god.
How do you change your Skype settings to where like it doesn't lower other volume on your other apps and stuff? You know.
Yeah, I've never worked that out, honestly. I just have to I have to edit it first. Like, I have to. If you start Skype first and then start the other programs, it doesn't do it. I don't think. I think
Skype is so silly.
Yeah, what a bullshit program.
Well, Matthew's not in tears. This is a good sign.
Could have.
Oh.
Could have gone that way. I didn't feel like it though.
I like your hair, Ellen.
She can't hear you.
She's not wearing that. I'm not gonna compliment her on the Skype. I refuse now. Too late. You missed it.
I shouted. She knows. She knows to get on Skype. Cabs doesn't like your haircut.
What?
Don't want to say this, but Cabs doesn't like your haircut.
My haircut?
No, she thought it was ugly.
It's real pretty. I was talking to you, but you weren't on Skype. It took me too long to realize.
What? I don't.
She likes your hair.
Thank you.
Ready. Tension, 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 tension. Music is tension.
It's time. Lyrics playing Far Cry 5 on Twitch. It looks fucking amazing.
Yeah, Skill Up reviewed it, said it was a
Oh my
near
God.
perfect experience, and that guy is hard to please.
It looks insane.
It's
Is it
supposed to be
on
all.
Steam?
It's not out yet. I don't think. I think they're playing it on early release, but it must be super close.
Austin said it was super disappointing.
Oh really?
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
And that guy loves Far Cry games.
Well, Far Cry games suck, so maybe this one's gonna be good.
Jeff Jasmine was disappointed as well.
Bugger.
Release date's tomorrow.
Anyway, cool. So maybe 10 minutes go past, and then Kraz comes back in without a small child.
What took you so long?
You're gone for a while.
Yeah. Have any of you heard of the Red Plume Company? Or the Red Plumes?
Have any of us heard of the Red Plumes?
Have any of us heard of the Red Plume?
Sorry.
Maybe.
Jeff Raxon, maybe?
Let's see. Let me check my notes. No.
Otis, Smithy, and Zephyrabella, give me a history check.
How's my history too? I'm like 70 years old.
Well,
Sure.
That doesn't make you a learned person.
God, whatever. Disappointed in my.
So Smithy and Zephyrabella, you know they are a mercenary company based in Flan. Zephyrabella, some of them sometimes come into the bar. Sometimes.
Well, when I reached the surface, there were 5 of them. I believe 2 half-elves, a half-orc, and a tiefling, and a man, I believe. I believe they were here on a separate assignment to fetch the child, and they did not want the child to go with me. So they took the child from me. They had their weapons drawn when I left, and they weren't going to let me leave alive with the child. So I had to give them Valona.
Valona.
The
What?
little girl.
Yeah.
The woman introduced herself as Zora Hurst. I think it's Hurst. Zora of the Red Plumes. I believe they frequent around the Velvet Dub, an establishment I like to play chess at from time to time, so it shouldn't be too hard to track them down. I believe
Did they state their intent with the child?
they just refused to let it go with me, and they accused me of torturing her, so I believe they might have known something about what was happening down here. And I told them the truth that we killed a number of black fists and creatures and rescued the child. And unfortunately, with my good looks and charm, they bought that, and which is why I'm still alive. So I believe
Okay.
take a look later.
Yeah, let's not send you alone next time. That was stupid.
Anything new down here? Did I miss anything?
Kratz, are you being... I can never tell. Are you being serious right now?
No, Olders, this is a really long practical joke I've been planning for months. Is it good?
We risked our life for this child.
Perhaps if you'd come with me,
You didn't go with him, yeah.
I would have been surrounded by 5 heavily armored, lethal intent foes.
We didn't come for the kid anyway, right?
Right.
Not really, so...
I mean, we took her out of the hands of people who were torturing her, putting her into the hands of people who were not happy with her being tortured. I figure we increased her standing.
Well,
We could keep investigating that further when we have taken care of the dragon lady.
when I head to the Velvet Dublin next to continue my escapades with the new chess circuit I've joined, I'll take a look into this group as well.
Ois? Are you okay?
Is there something on your mind?
No.
Have you never heard of
Spit
dragon
it
chess?
out.
I'm learning nothing. Perhaps we should, yes, we should open the door and keep moving.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you guys want to do?
Open the door and move.
Go to open the door.
Sure.
Step back.
It's locked.
Of course it is.
You want some help with that? I have a bit of a...
Just asking, you want to try to... I can't say your name properly. Jurassic?
Jarthraxin.
Jurathraxin? I apologize.
Jurassic.
Jurathraxin. Do you want to try to get this door kick?
Okay. Step aside.
Alright, step aside.
Oh no, who am I gonna stand behind now? Damn it. I'm all open.
Smithy, stand with me.
You don't cover
Is
like
that
half of me.
raw
Is that it?
strength? Or is that leg athletics?
Just give me a strength.
God damn it. I'm not a saving throw. This one. 8!
Doesn't budge.
Me.
Stone door locked.
Perhaps you
I-
should try jiggling the keys a bit.
Hmm?
Perhaps try jiggling the keys.
The keys?
Yeah, if it's a locked door, would it be easier to open it with some finesse rather than brute force?
Then why don't you try?
Oldest wanted to prove how tough he is first. I walk up to the door and I attempt to picklock it.
Go for it.
Please, Grass, go ahead and prove how competent you are.
10?
Takes you a little bit of fiddling.
Yeah.
You almost have it, and then you don't have it, and you almost have it again, and then your lockpick almost breaks, but then chunk, you seem to get it, and it opens.
Not in my game today. I apologize. All right, I'm gonna step back. All right, Otis, if you'd like to try and throw the door down, now try again.
I open the door.
You open it, and it reveals a passage leading down.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
No,
There's a-
no.
There's a passage leading down.
No.
That's not a good sign. Let's get down.
Who has a
Go
torch with him,
down.
by the way?
Hmm?
Does anyone have the torch with him? I forgot. Do we have a torch?
We have to-
think I've-
Yeah, you need not all of you up, so you need the torch.
I'm gonna head down first.
I'm going to... Okay, you're first. Okay, I'm right behind you.
I just
Okay.
walk past you.
These steps kind of spiral round and down to the next floor, and then come out into a very nicely appointed, although kind of dusty-looking old crypt. It's about, I don't have a map for it, it's about 20 feet square. The walls are carved and painted with various kind of murals and scenes. And in the center of the room is a kind of sarcophagus with the lid of which is carved with a woman's figure. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna examine the walls.
Sure. So you can look around. Some of them are a little bit faded. There is one of this kind of beautiful looking woman. In different. Each wall has her in like a different location. So one is she's like kind of looking up at like a snow-peaked mountain. One she's like standing in the rain in a thunderstorm. One she's kind of stood by in like a living room type setup with a fire. There's one where she's she's holding like a snake in like a garden. There's one where she's working in like a laboratory with like some bubbling cauldrons and stuff.
So 5 walls.
Yeah, it's like a
Octagonal weirdness.
pentagonal.
Space doors. Okay.
Alright. I'm jotting all this down on my book with my magical quill.
Just open the sarcophagus.
I'm still up top, by the way. I'm not going down there.
Okay, you're still. Is everyone else in the room?
Yeah.
I'm taking detailed notes about the walls.
I'm gonna kind of stand watch at the top of the staircase with Smithy.
What's down there? Is it a dragon? You see a dragon?
You can pick me up?
No dragon. Murals?
So and then so if you look at the sarcophagus, it's clearly the same woman depicted in the on the murals.
Do we open it?
Yep.
I'm not even paying attention. I'm still taking detailed notes for each of the
So
walls.
just open it. They'll try to give it a little open, yeah.
Oh, it's you open it?
Yeah.
It's a heavy
Oh man, strength.
and yeah, give me a strength check.
Can I help?
God.
Yeah, of course you can both.
Yeah.
Your hand.
Roll with
kinda
advantage.
Slide it over.
I've got it.
Whoa, very didn't need it, but still, with both of you kind of open it up and reveal what is like a jumbled kind of pile of bones in the sarcophagus.
What does it look like?
Could I look through the bones and tell if the kind of bones they are?
As you do that,
Human bones?
the door to the entrance.
Oh, I'm sensing a pattern here. I close my book and put it in my bag.
So cutting off Smithy from everybody else.
I think I'm upstairs with Smithy, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Kieran's upstairs.
here too. Yeah.
Okay, then Kieran and Smithy cut off on the other side. The door closes and seals, and then from the floor there is a kind of a hissing sound as a kind of a pale green gas type substance starts billowing into the room. It does not smell. It smells like sulfur. It does not smell good.
Try to find a way out. Fast.
I looked through for a button, something, lever.
Right, one at a time. So, Jeff Ratson, you want to do what?
I'm not sure. He can go first.
I'll look for any kind of like maybe pressure sensitive plate or something, maybe in the tomb or the sarcophagus or something.
Whereabouts?
And then where I put the bones up from. Anything
So,
out of the ordinary. I mean, I would imagine the tomb I see like like bones, but like anything else maybe out of the ordinary.
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
Sure. It's a 19. Bam.
Oh, nice. So you're kind of rooting through these bones, and you do notice as you kind of move and shift the bones about that they are not necessarily human in nature. They are almost more, from your knowledge, like avian, like they look weird, like weird looking bones.
Weird looking bones.
But you kind of root through, and resting among the bones, you find a small box.
Open the box.
Okay. What's everyone else doing? Kraz.
I'm taking a look at the laboratory mural and see if there's any leveler buttons somewhere situated on the laboratory mural.
Investigation check from you.
Oh, okay.
I can help, potentially.
Okay, then I'll do that with advantage. Scroll it again. 816.
So it's faded in places. You do notice that in the she's kind of looking at kind of laboratory equipment, and in one of the cauldrons at the top, where this kind of bubbling substance is, there is a indentation, like a hole, only small, maybe like this big.
Is it hollow?
Seems out of place.
It's not too shallow, but
It's not super. It's maybe a couple of inches deep.
I let everyone know.
Kira and Smithy, what are you up to?
Can you tell? Is there a patch? I tried it by the bonfire a little bit.
It's not the look; it's the kind of faint, wafting odor. I
don't know how to get rid of that.
Just pelvic thrust to air it. Did you hear that rumble, by the way? I bet you a gold piece Otis fell over.
Help!
From your perspective, it's like a screeching, like a stone on stone grinding noise, and then like a dun-dun, like a thud at the bottom.
Yeah, that
seems unusual. It's loud.
It's weird. You guys all right? Is there more monsters?
They don't answer.
No, there's toxic
And
fury.
you can't hear it.
I mean, they didn't answer me before, so.
Go down.
Huh?
I mean, should we go down? I kind of want to make sure Kraz is alright.
I mean, if they weren't alright, they'd probably be yelling, crying, screaming.
You're gonna be a liability, man. I can tell.
I think you're right.
Right?
Listen,
Didn't want to say anything, but I had in that fight earlier, someone was screaming like a baby.
I saw. Listen, you stay here. I will go down. I just check it's all right. I'm sure it's nothing.
No, don't leave me here alone.
Otis's broken leg, and I'll get back up here.
Okay, just be quick.
Yeah, listen, I'm sure it's nothing. And I head down the steps like Cassius.
You head down. When you get to the bottom of the steps, the whole what you expect to be a doorway going to the next part of the crypt is blocked off by a huge stone slab that just covers the whole.
I like press it. I'm like, Kraz? Kraz?
He cannot hear you.
Smithy, we have a problem.
I
Fuck this
go down.
noise. Like, I slam my hands together and I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave and slam this door. I'm like,
Shit!
I'll
Okay.
blow it all
Whoa.
for the Kraz. So 10 thunder damage.
Yeah, not gonna be enough. Thunderous force sweeps out from you. So
Do you hear anything at all?
Yeah, I guess you definitely hear this kind of from the other side, like a booming, like another booming noise from the other side, but no kind of indentation or movement on the big stone slab.
I'm just like,
Sorry.
Smithy!
What? I don't. I look down to my bag. I'm like, I could do something, but it's gonna be dangerous.
I just cast Thunderwave in an enclosed space. I'm bleeding from one ear. I'm okay
I
with
know.
whatever you got.
I think I've got tinnitus. Okay, if I try and kill you, I'm sorry. And I take the hammer out of the bag,
Oh shit.
and my eyes go black, completely black over, and I become very calm and serious, and I just start. What
does your hammer look like?
So it's kind of like size-wise, it's like Thor's hammer. So it's like it's not like a huge, like double-handed thing. It's versatile, so you can use it single or both. But it's like I carried in one hand, but it's large for a one-handed hammer. It looks like oversized for a one-handed hammer.
Kira,
it's like
you
a
know,
dark grey, almost black.
yeah, Kira, you're no expert, but it looks like a very finely crafted weapon. Definitely not the kind of normal stuff you would see in Flan. It looks interesting, made of an interesting material for sure. As much as you can see, as he starts slamming it, making an attack roll,
First attack roll.
and his eyes just kind of glaze over this weird blackness.
18.
18, maybe a damage roll.
Boom. 13.
So you're slamming away, but it is a big stone door, and you don't seem to be making too much of an impact.
Holy shit.
But you have just outed yourself in front of Kira. Zephyrella. Zephyrella, what are you up to?
I think I'm going to go over and see what Otis has found, seeing as he's triggered whatever it is.
Okay, cool. So
Sorry, it's only 10, not 13.
yeah, sure. As the you do that, for this green gas starts filling up the room, and it starts hurting your throat as you start to breathe in some of the vapors of it. Everyone takes 1d6 poison damage.
Oh shit.
Whoa.
I get
Five
half of
damage.
it though.
Why?
Shoot all
I have
roll
resistance to
damage?
Poison.
Resistance to poison, very good.
Smudge.
Offline, man.
Sorry, Bill.
Should all roll our own damage, you say?
Yeah, 1d6.
Sure.
It's a bit of a cough, but that's okay.
Okay, Zephyrella and Otis, you kind of find this small box,
Yeah, I opened that like
kind
10
of
minutes ago.
ornately fashioned. You open it up, and sat in kind of a finely like velvet kind of cushion, 5 gems.
Are they? What colours are they?
They are red, green. Wait, hold on. Make sure.
Blue.
They're gonna be
Red,
Liddy stones.
black.
Green, black,
There's nothing in here but bones
Wait,
and...
wait.
and blue.
Okay.
Can I pick
White,
up the red
white,
one?
blue, red, green, and black.
Can I pick the red one up?
You pick it up.
And
It's,
I want to go.
it's nice, and it's very small.
Cool.
Give me the green one, please.
Can I run over to the the
Sure.
picture of the woman in front of the fireplace
Yeah, sure.
and investigate the portrait?
Do it.
Set
What
investigation.
what is this, Krez? What is so important about? We need to get out of here. What is the stones?
I believe in all 5 of these murals there are special parts of it that require generally placed in it. There's an indentation. Give me the green one.
Okay.
Zephyrella, you do not find what you're looking for, but Kraz, you get the green one.
And I try to put it in the bubble of the
You
cauldron.
do so, and it slots in perfectly.
All right, I'll run over to Zephyr Bella. It's probably in the fire. Look for the fire in the mural.
And with that, Zephyrella, you are able to do that. It's a small kind of perfect indentation in the fireplace, just with the
I run up
extra
to
help
the.
from Kraz knowing what he's doing.
I run to the box, grab the white one, and I run to the snow peak, and look for the very top
you
of
didn't
it.
have time for that, Otis. What
Damn
you
I'm looking at the murals, just like trying to put it like, what is he talking about? Did I think I actually see him? Do I see him do that? Right? The one.
You see him.
Okay, it clicks, and then I try to do the same thing, I guess, on a different mural. I mean, I don't.
Which one?
The one right beside the one he did. I don't know which one that is.
Okay, green and red are in the walls.
Well, you done the green one. What's directly to the right of that one?
To the right of that one.
Yeah.
That would be the snow peak if it's going in a clockwise motion. No, wait. Laboratory was the last one, and then after that's probably the snow peak, and it goes around again.
Yeah.
Because you told me snow peak, rainstorm, living room, garden, laboratory.
Snow peak, you say?
Snow peak, yeah.
And what color stones do I have?
Sorry, Kraz, we have fucked up on this one because you go to put the green gem in, it doesn't fit.
I run over to the snake then.
The snake does fit in its head. Good job. And then you tell Zephyrella, and then Zephyrella finds the snow one.
Okay, what's directly right to the snake one?
Right at the snake one is the laboratory of acid.
I have no idea, Kras. What am I?
It's a black one in it.
Black one.
Black one.
Okay, I look for a thing I can stick the black stone into.
Make an investigation check.
Sure. 4.
The laboratory one. The black one goes in the bubble of the cauldron.
Can't find it.
My eyesight is getting like.
Jaffraxon, what are you up to?
The white one. No, he took the white one. I help Otis.
What have we done? We've done the fire one, and we've done the
green one.
Green one.
He
and
has
the white
green
one.
and red are done.
On the way.
Green and red.
Black one.
Why are we putting the stones in the wall?
Otis, just follow damn instructions. I don't want to die in here with you.
I appreciate your tone.
The black stone, the white stone, and the blue sapphire still in the.
Have we tried to open the door?
Jathraxon, you please
Yes,
help me.
I grab the black stone and I take it from Otis and I insert it.
I just hand the stones to Kraz and everyone else.
Okay, Jaffraxon, investigation check with advantage because you're both there looking. 10 will do it. You find it in the top of the cauldron where there is what you feel may be acid bubbling away. Stick it in, and it fits in perfectly. Everyone takes 1d6 of damage. Poison.
Another?
Yeah.
I'm just repeatedly. Gong,
Dun,
gong,
dun.
gong.
I feel like Smithy, you are making maybe some cracks in it, but it's a big stone slab. You are not
No, sure.
not getting anywhere.
If Smithy's making a crack, I take my dagger and I wedge it into the crack and I say, Smithy, hit the pommel.
I just carry on. Dong.
Okay, he does that, and the only thing it does is kind of sink the dagger maybe a few inches into the stone, and it's just sat there.
You break your bite?
And it's definitely blunted that dagger beyond.
Like, Smithy, nice job. You owe me a dagger.
I'm just like emotionless, just even though it shows like no, it's not giving way at all. Just keep going, dong, dong, like a man on a mission.
Okay, back in the room.
Last hymns.
There's a blue sapphire still in the box, and and a blue diamond as well.
Right. So the white one for the snowy peak and the blue one for the last mural.
I'll take blue. You take white.
All right. I slot the white one into the snowy mountain.
Investigation checks from both of you.
Oh no!
Zephyrella, help me look for
12.
12, you find it. Yeah, it's in the very peak of the mountain. Slot it in.
I'm helping with the lightning picture.
Go for it.
18.
Yes, it's at the lower tip of a thunderbolt, and slots in perfectly. And as you do that, the hissing noise of the gas stops, and the entrance you came in opens, screeching, dun, 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 revealing just Kraz with a hammer, and just sorry, not Kraz, but Smithy just a hammer and black eyes, and Kira just kind of watching him. And then that door opens, and then another door on the far side of the room.
Oh, Kira, you guys opened the door. Thanks.
I just sit down. I sit down. I lean back on my butt and just put my hands behind my back.
Okay.
So if everyone's with us, maybe we want to head in further.
Sure.
Wait, just out of curiosity, so much the skull in this thing, this sarcophagus here, is that the key thing that's like it's not a human shape or what?
Like some of the bones just look like not human bones. Some of them are elongated. The skull is almost looks a bit like Kraz's head in its shape, but it's not. It's not all the bones. It's not the bones of a whole figure. There are definitely. It wouldn't make up a full body.
For a human.
Can we try to roll to see what it's...
I think it's a distraction.
Maybe.
And they're just random bones.
What do you mean by distractions, Effie?
Well, it's supposed to look like the tomb, right? But I don't think it is the tomb. So I think someone's chucked some random bones in there just for the hell of it.
That makes sense. That means they're trying to hide a much darker secret.
I suspect something's through there.
I walk through to the next room.
Wow.
Make me a perception roll.
Okay.
Everybody or just Tugs?
Just Smithy, please.
12.
You do notice some kind of tracks leading downwards again, coming out of this door that you haven't been through, leading deeper into the crypt.
So the way I'm going?
Yeah.
So there's tracks going into it from where we are?
Yeah, further, kind of like dusty footprints in the...
Sure. I don't say anything, I just keep going.
I scramble up and follow after him.
Okay. Everyone else follow?
Let's go.
Look at Kira as we go. I'll just point at Smithy. What's happening?
Turns out Smithy is something of a badass.
I just got my hammer like in one hand to my side, this massive hammer. You've seen me like struggle with doors, and I'm carrying this huge hammer with ease.
See you struggle with your bladder, and you're carrying this thing.
Okay.
Right.
You kind of follow a spiral staircase going down.
Wow.
Keep going.
Keep it going?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep on.
Well, we just started.
Keep it on.
Don't stop.
Shimon.
It follows around.
Shimon.
Okay, keep going.
Okay.
Shimon.
Can't Kraz keep up.
Uh,
The fuck is that?
And then,
oh boy.
Well, that's not Tugs.
and when you get to this point, the passage opens up into a chamber. And from where... Oh, Smithy's already there, don't worry. Reveal the whole thing. There, at the back of the chamber is a large kind of throne-like chair. And kind of at the flanks of the room, and then one at this near corner where you are, kind of skeletons propped up with arms and armor. Make me a perception roll.
Everybody?
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
1.
12.
7.
16.
Zephyrella and Jarfraxon, you notice straight away that something is off with these skeletons. Some of them are topped with what looks like draconic skulls.
Ugh, that's fishy. Or something.
That's
These
funny.
are they?
That's
So hold on, are these like? Are they skeletons stood there wearing armor?
Inanimate.
Inanimate. Okay.
Just
Can you make an assumption as if people potentially were like died and rotted away in this position? Does that make sound like
oh, right away standing up.
yeah? Or is
No,
not
that-
really?
Since that says that would be unusual.
Okay.
They're like posed.
Yeah, they're like stood all at attention.
This is rather macabre.
mm,
Don't touch anything, Kira.
There's some magic
I
here.
was literally about to. I was thinking, let's maybe, take the swords out of their hands.
That's actually not a bad idea.
that is a good idea.
Let me know.
Whether it's not-
I will supervise.
well, perhaps we
Maybe-
shouldn't touch these things at all. I mean, something I've never seen anything like this before. This is
Yeah, it's deeply unsettling, but I think I'd find them slightly less unsettling if they weren't armed.
I get really close to this one and just look it up and down.
It looks straight back at you with a. Again, it looks almost like the Kraz and Jarfraxen. The kind of the shape of their head kind of looks like them, draconic like.
Anything noteworthy about their getup, their outfit?
No, fairly standard chainmail and a shield and a sword. This one has an axe.
Can I peek down this hallway just out of curiosity?
Their weapons look old, kind of rusty, I guess. Yeah, you peek down that way and you just see the passage stretches on.
Is there a door or just a passage that keeps going far?
There's a wooden door up ahead.
Okay, just want to make sure. Okay. Huh.
Maybe we should just place ourselves so that we can grab the weapons at once, and if they come to life, we can just hack away.
Oh,
Take one each.
Skeletons
each.
come to life?
kinda
What do you?
into
What do you? I mean,
I'm into
That's
it.
that's a good idea. You let me know. I'll supervise.
No, we need you to grab one of the weapons.
I will help you grab one.
I just don't know in my adventures I've ever seen a skeleton come to life.
Actually, I have.
Yeah,
Really?
I have too.
I mean, they sing songs of skeletons coming to life like all the time. It's like a trope.
I mean, I've seen many of wizards in my day, but
What wizards have you seen?
I've seen some wizards before. Interesting. Well, what's this down here?
Smudge, whilst they're
Don't
talking.
touch that yet.
Otis, do not touch
I'm
that
not
throne.
I'm not touching it.
Smithy, attack roll, please.
I didn't touch it. You cocooned it.
24.
Definitely hits.
9.
Yeah, you kind of crack down on it and knock its shield arm off, and its shield just falls to the floor. The skeleton remains kind of standing upright, but it's battered. If it does not move otherwise.
Oh my! You guys better watch out for the one-headed skeleton that comes back to life.
Alright, I'm gonna take the sword out of this skeleton's
Same.
hand.
I'll grab one as well.
You can all do that with some prizing from it. You do manage to disarm them.
Okay, good.
I don't understand.
They do not move.
Also gonna do it on this one.
I'm gonna walk
Can I
back over here.
Can I look at the chair?
Chung.
Huh?
Can I look at the chair? See if it looks at me just as a normal chair. Or nothing special about it.
Yeah, sure. Give me a perception check.
22. How about that?
Yeah, so you notice that it's kind of a nice ornate kind of stone chair. You notice at the bottom there is what looks like a kind of hinged panel, like a small opening.
There's an opening down here at the bottom. Should we open it?
Maybe inspect it first.
Put your hand in it.
Yeah.
Can't notice.
I mean, do we? I mean, is there any other fancy dances we need to do or anything? I mean, I've never been. I mean, okay? I'll just open it.
You just open it,
Yes.
and then when you open it, you are struck kind of in the chest by a like a needle, like ping. As soon as you open it, the mechanism chink and just hits you in the chest, and there is a needle now stuck out of your chest. Make me a Constitution saving throw.
Or 18.
18. You just take half of.
Uh-oh.
A lot.
75.
Oh.
Oh. I'm gonna blow the secret, Matt.
You just take.
Oh no!
Just 1 poison damage.
Oh God! That scared me. It's a trap. It's a needle.
I just nod to myself slowly in the back.
Feel like it maybe you're caught in your arm and didn't penetrate you fully, but yeah, it definitely gave you a little bit of a shock, being shot by something.
I haven't
No,
taken
you're
a beat
okay.
in years, man.
Stings a little bit, but you're alright.
Stings a little bit, but I'm okay.
Yeah, you need me to heal you there, Otis?
I haven't. I feel a little woozy. It's been. Yeah.
I'm not going
Second
to.
win.
I
That's
just-
funny.
Oh, it's what you're doing.
I'm gonna actually heal myself. How about that? Yeah, that's a good point. So if I can know how to use this, second wind.
Bonus action.
Okay.
D10 plus fighter level.
3.
Yeah. Heal 3 hit points.
I don't think it rolled properly, did it?
1d10 plus selected base levels.
I don't understand. Yeah, sure, 3, I guess. Okay. All right, I'm better.
Okay.
They're just looking at the chair some more. I mean,
So you open this door, and Oliver got shot with a thing. There's like kind of a small compartment in the base that you can now look into.
Here we go. What do we got?
Put your hand in.
Yeah, again, sure.
So you put your hand in,
Yeah, this is where I find
and,
some fun.
Again. You're right.
and you find something. So you
Oh.
find it's hard to see 'cause it's dark inside, but you
I found something.
You pull out like a tourmaline, like a
I'm lost for words.
not a gemstone, but like amber, like a mineral, and that's worth about 50 gold pieces.
I've found a fancy rock. I have some amber of sorts.
And you find a scroll, which you take a look at, and you cannot understand what it says, but somebody who's a magic wizard might be able to.
There's a scroll here too. Can one of you read it? I don't understand the writing on it. Show it.
Maybe Kira?
I mean, I have a way with magic. I don't really have much training in reading scrolls or anything, but I can take a look and see if I recognize it.
Sure, I hand it off to you, and I just keep looking. Maybe I missed something in the compartment. I don't know, just looking around, you know.
I'm gonna
Nothing
open it
else
up and
in
take a look
the
at it.
nothing else in the compartment. Kira, you do understand it a bit better. It is a scroll of comprehend languages.
Ha! Awesome. Hey, you guys, I can read the scroll and then read anything else for a little while. Or anybody
Interesting.
can do it, actually.
Was there anything on the walls here, Smudge? Anything like a language or any carvings or murals or anything?
Nope. Nope. None of that.
On the chair itself, nothing. Just a nice looking chair.
It's just a nice looking chair. You guys collect the swords from the skeletons. You can disarm all of them. They are pretty useless, rusted, jagged swords, but
Crass, is there somewhere we can put this at? This rock I found?
Perhaps just hold on to it and maybe sell it later at the market.
Of course.
Is there
Should
any
we keep going, or?
weird question? On any of the armor of the skeletons, is there any decorative insignias or tiny little baubles on any of them?
no, not particularly. They're in fairly standard, apart from the fact that some of their bones are different. Oh, that's what you're doing?
I was taking a break, sitting down.
As soon as Otis sits in the chair, a wave of magic bursts out of it. All these skeletons start to creak and come to life. Okay, everyone rolls for initiative, please.
What's happening?
Oh God, what have you done?
16. 11. Let's do it. Let's get in there. Come on, Juicy J. Let's do it. Let's go. It's a rapper's name.
Uh-huh.
Could be Young Jeezy.
Roll 20 is bugging out.
You're bugging out.
Look at it.
Good roll, Matthew.
I hate you.
Just taking a load off, man. It's tiring for an old guy.
Yeah.
I mean, someone had to do it, Matthew.
It's so obvious. Don't
It's
sit
a
in
chair,
the
got to sit into it. It's a nice looking chair.
The silver lining is that the experience from this might bring us closer to leveling.
God, that's the last thing.
That's the only thing keeping me, level.
This is mine.
Wait.
Alright, might just kill us all.
We share less experience if one of us dies.
I wonder in my entire life if I've ever seen a skeleton. I don't think so. Move like this.
Well, maybe when family members died and stuff like that, and you have burials.
Not like I'm talking about like stepping and moving around though. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I've seen some shit, but
What about the winter harvest when they have the skeleton dance at the local barn for the kids?
no.
No?
Yeah.
You don't have that where you're from?
Yeah, sure. The white sheets over their head like they're ghosts. Yeah.
I feel like you probably have a couple. I mean, you definitely heard of skeletons being
Plaguing.
animated, right? Like Kira
Farmlands.
said, it is a trope.
Okay.
It's a people aware of the undead.
I was just playing dumb. That's what I was doing here.
And necromancers frequently use them as minions, of course.
Of course.
Okay. So suddenly, all these skeletons
No way.
creak and kind of crank and come to life, and their draconic heads all turn towards you, Otis.
Zeke Heil?
No, instead.
Oh my lord!
So who's got the weapons?
I think we all
we all
took
took one each.
I didn't
have
touch
two,
one.
but
I didn't take one. I just took my guy's arm off.
Yeah, so he doesn't have a shield no more. I feel like
I think all but one had lost their swords because Otis didn't grab any.
no, I took two.
Oh yeah, then they're all
Yeah.
disarmed.
I think they're all disarmed, but
I
say
helps.
let's say
I threw
you
mine over here.
threw it.
I threw it.
You didn't.
What am I gonna do with it?
Huh?
What am I gonna do with the short sword?
Well, I thought you were gonna keep it just in case it came alive. So
No,
why
it's a
would you
short
just
sword.
discard it?
It's just so uncivilized.
I'm definitely still carrying one because I was just
Yeah.
looking at it thinking
Thank
what the
you.
fuck to do, and as soon as I did that, I heard Otis sitting his large ass on the fucking throne.
Large
But these skeletons, unarmed, are gonna try and grab their
I
weapons.
work out every morning.
That's
Okay.
So, first of all, Zephyrella, this one's gonna need a contested strength check.
Okay.
He's gonna try and grab it off you.
That just strength him.
Oh, look at that 6, which a weak skeleton.
Cool. So he tries to wrestle it off you, but he cannot. Jaffrax and one's gonna try and take it off you. Yours a fire.
Should I
Don't.
roll
Yeah,
strength?
just strength, please.
Even if you roll a 1, you're gonna match it. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Kraz, have you got one?
I threw mine away.
Where?
I threw it in the hallway. I just threw it away.
Okay, well he's gonna walk behind and you'll get it.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
Yes.
Okay.
He's gonna be able to walk behind, pick it up, and then come back to you.
Okay, well, I have a whip, so it's really...
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Definitely.
One hit.
Oh, nice, bro.
6 points of slashing damage with the whip.
Nice.
I mean, sure, you whip, and you just it kind of the skeleton's kind of just like walking past you. You whip, and it whips round his neck, and you just you just take his head off.
Whoa!
And, his head detaches his body, kind of pulls his spine away, and he dies.
Oh, what the fuck! I am so shocked at what just happened. I'm starstruck. What?
This one's gonna try and just punch Uref. Otis. Rolls a 2 and tries to like come up on you, Bill, when you're sat in the chair, but you kind of manage to just push it away. And then this one's going to come and attack Kraz with a short sword, just a 7 to hit.
Misses.
You duck out the way. This one's going to come and try and punch Smithy.
Motherfucker.
18 to hit.
Yep.
What is a melee attack? Is it just roll
Unarmed strike?
D4?
Yeah.
Hits you for 2 damage.
Huh.
Just comes in, just kind of lumps you one. No. But
Like
he
one of
probably,
these.
let's say he hits you with his, he's still got a shield. He hits you with a shield.
That rationalizes better.
He kind of hits you back a bit. You take a bit of a bruising. And then Jarfratson is next.
Right. Let's break things. 23. 11 damage.
Exactly what you need, and you just kind of crush him under the weight of your greatsword. Just all his bones just kind of shatter and fall to the floor. He is dead.
That's it.
Indeed.
That's it. Next up is Otis. Otis, you're sat down on a chair.
I think I would
trying to
like.
lump you on.
Yeah, I think I would do like a surprising agile move and like get up off the
up.
chair and duck the swing and do like a cool little spin, cool guy thing and try to cut the skeleton in half. You know,
Do that.
that's just an attack roll. 15,
Hits
5 damage.
5. So you definitely hit him, but it doesn't kill him. You manage to get his shield up on time, and some of his bones kind of splinter off, and looks like he's coming apart, but not.
Do I have
No.
the thing for roll a 1 on the damage? I got to roll again.
Do you choose great weapon fighting?
Great weapon
that's-
fighting. Yeah.
Yeah, you can reroll both of those.
Both of those.
Oh, okay. So what kind of dice do I roll? I'm sorry.
Roll 2d6 again. You have to use the new one.
And then add 3, makes 7.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, it's 8.
It'd be 8 plus 3, I guess.
11.
Yeah.
11 damage.
11. Okay, cool. So yeah,
Big
definitely be still up. Kira, you're good?
Okay, the one in front of me, I draw my rapier and I'm going to try and drive it up through beneath his chin, through the top of his head.
Okay.
Nice.
22 to hit.
That hits.
11 piercing damage.
Whoa, you do. And his
Nice.
skull just implodes, and his bones just crumple to the floor.
Oh. Implosion.
Smitty.
Yeah. I'm gonna use Hexblade's Curse on this one in front of me. Just look at him and a smile creeps across my face, and then I smash him with my hammer.
What does Hexblade's Curse do?
So it gives me a bonus to damage rolls. It means I crit on a 19 as well as a 20. And if he dies, I heal some.
Blimey, okay. Do it.
Yeah. So it's was it 18? 18 to hit? Does 18 hit?
Sorry, yeah. It's
So that's 11 bludgeoning damage.
11.
Cranium.
Just you obliterate him, and he just smashes into little chalky skeleton bits, and he is dead.
So I heal my level plus my charisma mod. So
I'm glad someone in our group is playing Hexblade so that we can actually see it progress, because Travis is never going to fucking level up a critical roll.
Travis is the bot. A heal 6.
Nice. So just some of the necrotic energy that's holding these skeletons up just kind of flows into you. You feel a little bit more energetic, a little bit better.
Cool.
That's the good stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna take out my hand axe and swing at it.
Yeah.
19.
Hits. These guys only got scraps of armor.
That's 5 damage.
Yeah.
And are these short swords?
What you're holding?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That we took off.
Yeah, short swords. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna use a bonus action and swing with a short sword as well.
Okay, cool.
17.
That hits.
That's another 4 damage.
Taking you apart with his own sword, he crumples to the floor.
Nice.
Graz.
I'm gonna action disengage.
Okay.
And I'm gonna run over here, 20 feet.
Mhm.
And then I'm gonna stay right there. And I
Not a
don't
problem.
have any bonus actions, so.
This guy is going to try and attack Kira. He still has his short sword. That's 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
6 piercing damage. He's trying to jump. Stabs you right in the gut. Kind of pulls it out. It's kind of jagged short sword. He is done, and then this guy's going to try and thump Otis. Oh my!
It's okay.
Can't help it, Bill.
It's fine, man. I left a legacy, you know?
So he doesn't have a sword, so you roll strength. 15 to hit?
No.
So you just kind of push him away with no damage. Jeff Raxon, you'll go?
I run up to this one
Yeah.
and smash 22.
Smash hits.
10 slashing damage.
You
Dead.
rolled a 1.
I rolled
Obliterated.
a 1.
But well,
You
never
rolled a
mind.
1, but you still...
It still killed it.
I can also re-roll those. Hey.
Oh, can you? Bloody hell. Really?
Yeah.
Still fighter level 1, man.
fighter, great weapon master.
Loopholes for days!
So good. Yeah, Otis.
I do a cool guy swing and hit for 16, or 16 to hit.
16 does it.
13 damage.
And he is
Dominating.
definitely dead. Send his kind of like a baseball bat. You knock his skull off, and it just hits against the wall behind him. And battle comes to an end with your companions just kind of looking you like, really?
Really?
Just sheathe my sword and I'll sit back down.
No!
You do so, and nothing further seems to happen.
Are we ready to press on?
I look at Otis, like blood seeping between my fingers on my side,
Yeah,
and I'm like,
stab.
I'm just like, what did we learn?
Are you okay, Kira?
I mean, I'll live. I actually got in pretty deep. I might need a minute.
Do we need to take just a short break here before we continue on? A short rest, I would say.
I mean, nobody else is injured. I'll be fine.
Could bandage your wound.
It's a flesh wound. I'll be fine.
Okay,
Move on.
moving on.
Pressing on.
Is this a normal door?
It's a normal door.
Ooh, I know. I'm gonna pry off a finger off one of the skeletons. Just a finger.
Okay.
Just a finger.
Give yourself one skeleton
Finger bone. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's put it by
Cannot
my
have
bag.
one Matthew character without. Never mind.
I'm gonna give it as a gift to a little girl
It's
later.
okay. Man. Still.
This
yeah.
guy
That's
grinds it
completely
up in a
normal.
pestle and mortar and snorts it.
Oh yeah. Bone meal for days.
Literally meal. Okay. We open the door.
Open it.
Yeah. Open the door. Open the door.
I stay around the corner.
Whoa! Tables.
Okay.
Don't touch
You
anything.
go into the next chamber. It's covered with tables and notes and alchemy equipment. It seems to be set up like a laboratory. There's beakers and vials and tomes and cauldrons. None of it kind of working or like none of it bubbling or anything like that. Just there, and some of it a little bit dusty.
Can I do a quick peek around here, Smudge, just to make sure we're safe?
Yeah, sure. All this is
Got to clear the corners. You know what I mean?
Winds round to another door.
Day 1, clear corners.
I want to examine this table thoroughly, without touching anything.
Do you want to examine it?
Yeah.
Just want to investigate?
Yeah.
Go for it. Investigation check. If anybody would like to find out what's...
I think we're all doing a little bit of looking around, yeah?
I would love to.
On my table.
Oh, got 18s, 14s. We got some stuff. Oh,
20. Nice, Kira. So you all kind of have a kind of a route around. Like I said, some of it's still going. Kira, on this main back table, you find a note resting next to like a blue clay pot, and it says, written in common, it says, Raxil, I figured out how to complete the process. When you're ready, simply pour the contents of this blue pot into the cauldron and stir. The effects should be instantaneous. But, and then in capital letters, do not drink the resulting potion.
Did anybody else hear that, or did you just reading it to yourself, or?
I kind of just read it to myself for the minute, and I take this blue pot and just kind of hold on to it.
Other than that, there's not too much else going on.
Are there any knickknacks?
Anything like glitters?
No, not particularly. I mean, like, I guess if you really wanted to, you could gather some of this stuff up to sell it. But it's all fairly basic equipment and nothing.
Just a bunch of junk.
Maybe get you a couple of gold pieces at most.
What's that potion you have there, Kier?
I found a note that kind of says that it talks about Raxil, like a person's name. It says basically they figured out how to finish this potion of some kind. You just put it into a cauldron and stir when you're ready. But it says don't drink whatever comes out.
Is that name sound familiar to anybody, Smudge, or me? I guess no.
No.
Okay.
We ain't seen a cauldron anywhere, right?
Not yet.
Is there a cauldron in here, Smudge?
A cauldron? Yeah. So, Kira, there is a cauldron on that same table.
Holy shit! Really?
With a kind of a viscous liquid in it.
So.
What's this?
All right.
So
we've got all this shit to make a potion. We don't know what it does, but we know we should drink it.
Well,
Does anybody have any complaints about me doing something dumb? I feel like we should make this potion. Why not?
Do it. Do something dumb.
All right.
Go ahead, Kier.
I pour the clay pot into the cauldron and I give it a stir, and I take exactly one step back.
Okay, you do that, you pour it in, and nothing happens. And you wait a little moment, nothing happens.
Perhaps you should.
And then nothing happens.
Stir it a bit more.
And you stir it a bit more, and then very slowly you feel kind of an energy in the cauldron, and it begins to bubble.
Stirring, stirring, stirring.
Bubbles, bubbles. And then the bubbles rise to the surface, and then it begins to almost like smoke, like mist, like a vapor coming off of it.
I think it's done.
And then the vapor begins to really kind of billow out and out with the cauldron, and it kind of flows down to your knees and going all over the floor, and then spreading up behind you and there's just loads and loads of this mist type substance going all over the place, and it spreads out behind you to the chamber before and further ahead of you as well.
I swear to God, if I don't get high off this was a waste of time.
Kraz, roll me a perception check.
5.
I think you don't notice to begin with, but then after a little while you do, and the finger that you took is like wriggling in your pocket.
I pull out the finger bone and show it.
You take it out, and it's just like.
Oh, that's super cool.
What if this concoction is used to bring the undead back to life?
Can I run over and close the door to the skeletons?
Yep, absolutely.
I run with her to see what happens.
You, as Zephyrbella, as you go to that door, you can kind of see beyond, and it doesn't seem like the skeletons are able to come back together, but the pieces of them are like moving. Like you see like a leg flapping about, one of the heads is kind of rolling around. They are this vapor has kind of brought some it's kind of reanimated them in a way.
Ooh, I have an idea, and I run up to the cauldron. I want to dip half of the finger into the bubbles.
Yeah, you do that, and it seems to have no further effect, having already been.
Perhaps we this could be of use later. Maybe we hold on to it.
Maybe it's some sort of part of a much larger scale scheme to bring someone back from the dead.
Well, it's. I mean, I think we've made a mess. I think is what we've done. I'm not sure that we can take it with us.
With all the equipment in this room, it looks like a lot of it. Is there any way to take maybe a vial or a potion's worth of the lit substance and secure it?
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely some empty vials around. You could.
All right, I'm gonna try and ladle a little bit into a vial or a potion of adequate size and put it in my bag.
You do so.
So I just put potion of creepy undeath.
Christ, don't drink it. Don't let anyone drink it.
I was hoping to give it to Oates.
Otis near it.
Yeah, that's
Blue
sort of
liquid.
what I was thinking.
Oh.
Blue liquid of undeath.
Don't
Hey,
give it
Smudge.
to
Yes.
Was Zandria Welta, was there like any history to that specific person? This is like the tomb we're looking for, right?
We briefly talked about it through history rolls last time. She was a priest of Bane, a fairly high-ranking member of the order, and a fairly well-to-do person in the city, which is why you reckon she has a kind of a nice crypt like this underneath the temple.
So,
in terms of rumors, I mean, she died 200 years ago, so.
I mean, she wouldn't come back to life through a potion. Okay. All right.
Can I gather all the notes on the table that she found about this? Anything that might resemble formula or any mathematic formulas of any kind?
Yeah, I think
Everything.
Yeah, you can gather it up. There's definitely tomes and scribbles. Some of them are kind of like alchemy textbooks and that kind of stuff.
I'm going to take everything that's scribbled on and mildly relevant and take it with me.
There are like some wizard's tomes on necromantic magic and that kind of stuff.
I'll take that and any scribblings.
And you do find kind of a list of like plant-based ingredients.
I take that as well.
Okay.
Would you, by us looking at the tables earlier, would it be safe to say that this stuff hasn't been touched in like years, or is this any dust on it at all? Is it maybe recent? It's hard to tell, I know, but you can see dust on stuff, right?
It's hard to tell. Make an investigation check to deduce.
Specifically, I was looking for that, Never mind, cool.
Yeah, it's you just don't really know.
All right, okay.
Maybe we should dispose of this cauldron.
Friends, I think we should hurry up and keep moving. There could be some evil sorcery up ahead.
Yeah, we may have raised.
Can I just take the books with me?
Huh? Books?
What books?
It looks like there are books on the table, but maybe that's just.
Yeah, I mean, Kraz has already kind of gathered some of that stuff up.
Okay.
Are we ready to go?
Let's go.
Yes. Is there a
Let's
lid
go.
to the pot? Can I put the lid on the pot? Is there a lid on it to put on it?
Yeah, sure.
I put a lid on the cauldron. Just
Doors open, Smudge.
1 sec. Let's
Let's
take
make
a
case.
quick 2-minute wee break.
Okay, sure.
All right.
Ooh. Shit's getting real, guys.
I got stabbed.
I know. That wasn't very nice. Sorry about that.
It's totally fine. It's actually a pretty bad wound. Oh, like 8 hit points left.
I have 11.
Yeah. I think we just gonna stay in the back of the group.
Yeah. Yeah.
In the safe
What?
space.
You squishy?
We don't have a whole lot of health. I mean, she has 8, I have 11. I'm only taking 3
8?
damage since we
Yeah, after I took that stab wound.
stabbed me to the gut.
Wow. I
Yeah.
have 1 spell slot left. I'm gonna save it for
Yeah.
some
For the rainy day.
I'm
for a
down to
rainy
2.
day.
Oh my.
I got 1
What a
inspiration
dungeon.
and 2 spells.
I never got to use that inspiration.
I'll write one. I'll write you an inspiration. Another one.
This is a deep catacomb.
Deep catacomb.
Should we be keeping track of the monsters we kill to make the experience thing at the end quicker for you?
No, it's okay. I'm doing it.
Okay.
Little obsessed.
Well, level 3 is kind of cool.
Level 3.
We're gonna be a while yet, Kras. I think we're like you and I don't have as much experience as people like Zephy, and so we're gonna be a bit.
I think I'm a little bit behind as well on that.
At level 3 then.
We'll get there. We'll get
I
there.
will-
Good time.
Yes.
Alright. I only get darkness at level 3. Then I can see through. That's about it.
That's pretty fucking cool, though.
But Jimmy can see through everything. So he can Jimmy can see through it too. So me and Jimmy can see through the darkness I put down.
I get flourishes at level 3.
Whew. Nice.
I don't know what I'm gonna do for level 3 yet.
Well, you're level 2 fighter next.
No. Maybe I haven't decided yet if I want to go cleric or fighter.
I told you, Caroline. This has been all week. This has just been. I don't know. Should I pick this? Should I do that? Should I pick this? Oh, maybe not that. Oh, I want to try that. Oh.
But if I go cleric, I can max damage all the thunder spells I do, which is pretty cool.
Too many choices.
Have you figured out what you're gonna do level 3, Caroline?
I think so.
Is it gonna be? Is it in Xanthar's?
No.
Oh, it's primal then.
I'm torn between one in Xanthar's and the primal one.
I'm guessing you lean towards Zealot.
No.
Okay. How about the Spirit one?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I knew that.
Want to make my friends less squishy.
Yeah. Plus, eventually you have like halfling barbarians swarm around you, like a small gang of short, angry people.
There you go.
I like that.
Yeah, I still haven't decided.
Jimmy, are you level 3? But you have your Hexblades thing. Isn't that level 3?
No, it's level 1.
What?
Yeah. Hexblade's Curse level 1, bro.
Shit.
Hexblade's Curse is the boss.
Yeah.
There's not a whole lot of that going on in Critical Role, so it's hard to see it.
He's done it. He's done it.
Twice?
Yeah, a couple times.
Once or twice, yeah.
Yeah.
Chamon.
Thing is, you only get one. You get one per short or long rest.
Mm.
So
But it's your big like I'm gonna fuck you up now ability.
yeah, definitely.
But now we've had a
This
short
be
rest. No,
considered
we haven't.
a short rest we're doing currently, by the way, for our characters?
Hmm?
Are we doing a short rest now in game? I'm just
I
curious.
think we
No.
are just short resting.
We-
Not our characters.
Yeah, it wasn't our
Okay.
characters.
Just checking. Just asking. Is that a silly question, Matthew?
But you do have your action search back after we short rested before.
Okay.
Is
But
that
your
on a
second-
short rest?
Yeah.
I thought it was a long rest.
Your
Ah,
action surge and second wind are both short rests.
maybe I should go fighter. I thought it was long.
I will triple check for you, but I'm pretty confident.
Got it right here, buddy.
Yeah.
Once you use this feature, you must finish a short or long rest before you can use it again.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So it's both second wind and action surge. It's kind of broken.
That's really good.
Extra surge, yes, at level 17 you can use it twice before a rest.
Mm. So you have your action surge, but it's not your second wind.
Cool.
Okay, ready?
Born ready,
Yeah, born.
Smudge.
So you kind of traipse through this still kind of layer of mist on the floor, and you get up to another wooden door, similar that you've found before.
Door's open.
You open it?
Open it, yes, sir.
Oh, I step back.
Courageous man
forward.
first.
Okay.
Cool.
Oh
So-
God,
Oh my god, look at all that loot. I mean,
the people.
You review.
Look at
You,
the
so you
gold.
step into another kind of
Nightmare.
another dark room. Similar to the sarcophagus room, though, this chamber's walls are kind of painted with murals, and some of them have pictures of large stacks of treasure. Some of them have kind of robed figures, bowing before a throne. Some of them have a line of chained prisoners being led into a cave and things like that.
okay, Smudge, as much as I appreciate the attention to detail, I think we noticed something else in the room first before the murals.
Wait, all those paintings kind of point towards this central area where there's kind of a large pile of straw, and on top of that, what looks like a hoard of treasure. Gold coins, chests, jewels, weapons, armor, that kind of stuff.
But there's also something else in the room.
But also,
Yeah.
shambling kind of in place are 4 undead zombie people, and then in the darkness on the 4 corners of the room, very faintly glowing, are one, two, three. These kind of glyphs on the wall, like runic symbols that are just every now and then, as you step in, they just like womp, womp, womp.
That's not what you want.
And there's something else in the northwest corner. There seems to be something scrawled on the floor, and with a metal pole in the middle, kind of stood upright. But you're a bit far away from that to investigate it. As you step in, all the zombies, kind of almost like coated in a thin layer of this mist. Maybe it wouldn't have been this way if you didn't do what you did. All slowly look to you, and everybody rolls for initiative.
So
There would have just been 4 dead people.
Yeah.
Would have just been a room full of corpses.
This is the
Oh,
DM
come on.
relying on doing everything according to plan.
Oh, the first one through the door. How to roll the lowest?
13. Oh, I've been rolling shit all day, so
Oh, this game. Cheat.
Yeah, you've been rolling like 18 up to this point, like for everything. You're a beast.
But a 3 when it matters the most.
Fine, I'll protect you.
And
I want to do a cool guy line and everything, but it's not going to the same impact now. There's like 10 other people that went before I go.
oh, what's going on in here?
I can't bust through the door first, Budge, and attack. Cool.
no, you have to say that if you want to do that.
Yeah. D&D, man. You are the character. Be the ball.
When Smudge is giving a description, you just immediately roll for the initiative thing I was going to.
Oh, kill it before it gives lore then.
Okay. Kraz is first up, further back the hallway.
That's... Wow, none of us rolled higher than 13. Okay. Do I have a good beat on this guy, or am I going to accidentally hit one of these 2 in front of me?
I feel like it's a little bit crowded for you there.
I'm small.
You could always hold it until they eventually move out the way.
I'm
Inevitably.
not gonna fire anything. I'm just gonna blow some smoke up his ass with a little bit of toasty marshmallow balls.
Uh-huh.
I'll create a bonfire underneath that zombie.
Need to go find a bonfire. Here! I'll be back.
My jam! Fingers smoking a little bit, hands out.
Okay. Woof. You create a bonfire on the ground. Dexterity saving throw from a zombie.
Any creature in this bonfire space, when you cast the spell must. Okay.
It's 14.
I think he succeeds. So he's it's 13. He succeeds. He doesn't take any damage this turn.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Any more?
No. Nope.
Zephrabella, this door's been opened. There are clearly zombies in the room. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna run in and start wailing on this.
Okay, go for it. Eight. Just hits.
Oh!
These zombies not very armored or fast.
10 slashing damage.
10 slashing damage. You carve a piece out of him, and he just looks at you like, oh. Smitty.
Okay. I'm gonna run up next to Zephy. And I say, "Don't take all the fun, Zephy!" And bong!
Cool.
I'ma bong him.
Bong.
18.
Definitely hits.
Woohoo! 6.
6 damage. You do bong him, and carve a big dent into his head, but he's still up and running. Now the zombies are going to take a go. So this one's going to slam into you, Smitty. 14.
Hits.
That's 6 damage.
Shit.
Okay.
This one's going to come up on Otis. Just kind of walking over the bonfire like it doesn't even care. Oh, it's 15.
Get him out of here.
Get out.
Misses.
Go.
Smithy, you notice that when this one hit you, this glyph on the wall, like lit up brighter. This other guy's going to attack you as well. 15 to hit, Smithy.
Hit.
Sorry, 7 damage.
Yep.
Still up.
Yep.
This one going to come and hit Zephrabella.
Thank goodness.
Zephrabella, 11.
Misses.
He misses. You're able to just duck out of the way. Just right. And same again when this one attacked the one in red. This one lit up. Jafraxon.
Deuce.
Gonna do this one.
Oh, jeez.
23.
23.
9 slashing damage.
Cool.
You rolled a 1.
Did I roll 1 again?
You have to get in the habit of rolling over the damage to see what dice you roll.
Yeah.
Is that... Do I re-roll
Roll
a
one-
D6?
roll-
Roll
Roll
1
it, yeah.
d6.
Ooh!
Extra.
That's
extra.
better.
Yeah. go for it.
Nice. Any more?
No, that's it for it.
To carve a piece out of him, but he barely even seems to notice. No blood or anything, just dead flesh.
Flesh. This is a glyph. Do anything glyphs shine when that happens?
Yeah, sure. So when you hit them as well, this one.
Interesting.
Kira.
Alright, the one that Jarthraxon's popping shots at, I'm gonna fire a short bow at. Quick
Yep.
arrow. Shit, 7 to hit.
Misses. Just chung, pings
And
over.
as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Word on my good friend Smithy.
Nice.
What a babe.
He needs it.
It's only 5.
Nice.
hit points.
Like more than double what I have.
Nice.
Don't give away your HP to the DM, Jimmy. Come on.
I know his HP is.
Higher than 3 now.
Woo! Okay, Otis. There is a zombie in front of you that Jar Fraxon just took a piece out of. Smithy is surrounded by almost 2 guys. And one is up against Zephyrbella. What would you like?
I'm gonna get up in it, man. I wanna just, I guess, get in between these, I guess. But as I do that, I wanna try to attack the one that, Jar Thraxon's attacked as well.
Yeah, sure. Different.
Now, to do the -5 + 10 thing, do I gotta announce that before I roll?
Sorry, the minus. Oh, yeah,
Like-
yeah. You have to say it before you. Yeah, definitely.
Before I do the attack roll?
Yeah.
I'm going to do it now.
Human
That's
variant.
a wise move,
Yep.
I would say.
So, rolling. Cool.
Misses.
3. Wait, do I get... Wait. I don't know
No.
this... Nope, okay. Okay.
So you only roll
Ironically.
3. So you misjudge
missed it
your swing and just hit
Oh,
nothing
it
but
has,
air.
it has 8 AC.
Oh, really? Shit.
Kraz.
Alright. Run over here. See how these two are bunched up really nice and tight. I think that's cute. That's cute. I like that.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna make it even more romantic. Do a little bonfire right going.
Do you retain the old bonfire?
I can do a new one.
Yeah.
Concentration, right?
Yeah. I just
Oh, okay.
drop the other one stops existing. And then
That's what I'm saying.
otherwise I just put bonfires everywhere. Burn! No,
Trailer crab.
the two
Okay.
I guess 2 deck saves.
Check save. Just a little. 3 and 3.
Alright, they take a D8 of damage then. Take 6 points of fire damage
Well. Very nice.
as I finish the spell. Don't let them move! And that's it.
Your favorite spell just lights them up, and definitely the flames start taking to their legs.
I did not expect this cantrip to go so far when I chose it. But
And
hey,
as you do that, whoa, whoa, those glyphs light up. Zephyrbella, your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna take a swing at this guy.
Go for it.
23,
23 will hit.
and that's 12 damage.
shit.
Wow. Good hit. Good hit. Cleave one of your axes, your big axe, into the side of his head. But he's still up. Anything else?
That's me.
Eddie.
I'm gonna crouch down, and I put my hands on top of my own shadow, and then the shadow creeps up them, like in the Matrix with the mirror, and I'm gonna use Armor of Agathis on myself.
Ooh,
Hello.
Hello.
very good.
And I have my spell slot's a 2nd level, so I get 10 temporary hit points.
Blimey. Very
I like
good,
it.
Very good.
Well, that's it.
Nice. Zombie's gonna take a go. This one's gonna hit Jafraxon. 13 misses.
Misses, yeah.
You just managed to block him with your armor. This one's gonna attack Smithy again.
Bring it on.
15
red
to
one?
hit.
Hit.
Yeah, the rebel.
Yeah.
4 bludgeoning.
Okay, and it takes 10
takes-
cold damage.
10 back.
Yeah.
So it
so
kind of
good.
it swings into you, and then it brings its hand back, and it's all crusty, and one of its fingers fallen off, and it's all iced up. You're like,
I like
"Oh."
That's a shame.
Like when when people have really bad frostbite in the snow, their fingers just go black and withered.
These ones are going to attack Zephyrbella. 20 hits.
Yep.
That's 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And again, as all those guys land hits. Wong. Wong.
They ended their turns there.
Wong. They end their turns there. Yes.
Okay, then
So,
another
they take-
more dex saves.
Dex saves again.
Mm,
One's natural 20. One's 14.
they both succeed.
Nice. Now we're going to Jarfraxon.
Right.
What?
Boy.
I'm just gonna keep hitting this one. The great sword, 17.
17 hits.
15.
Watch
Slashing
out.
damage.
Whoa.
Almost max damage.
Oh man, just like takes a whole chunk into his shoulder, all the way down to here, and he collapses to the floor.
Cool.
Any more?
And I'm gonna move up to actually to here. All right.
Alrighty. Next up is Kira.
All right.
Make it rain.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm gonna run through here, and I'm gonna draw my rapier and run it through the glyph.
Run it through.
Yeah, not like stab it, but like draw a
Oh, like
slash
a-
through it, just cut across the glyph.
Interesting. Make a attack roll.
Oh, natural one.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Not very used to attacking a wall.
How about you?
It's
Oh.
challenging.
Don't quite seem to do much to it, unfortunately.
You're having a sword fight with the wall. You're currently losing.
So it's not that the blade doesn't have an effect, but rather that I fucked up the attack, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean,
think
hard
I'm gonna...
to say. Hard
Uh,
to say what you would do wrong. Yes.
Yeah.
You would maybe.
As a bonus action, I'm going to inspire Smithy. I'll say, with his rippling muscles, he's so handsome, but he's holding all your lives to ransom. His eyes turn jet black, gives his hammer a whack. The smith breaks more bad than Bryan Cranston.
Oh, man.
That was so great.
Pretty good. Otis, you're up next. You got a zombie corpse behind you and one in front of you.
Yeah, I think when I do the swing and miss on that one, I just kind of like turn around and swipe the red one here in front of me.
Sure.
I went to the -5 plus a negative. Cool.
Nope. Really, just not loving life. Just swing at one, totally miss. Turn around, swing at another, totally miss. Raz,
I'm gonna...
Wait, do I get to roll again? Or is that only a damage rolls I get to reroll? I forgot.
roll again.
No, like
No.
the Great Weapon
That-
Master thing. Is that only a damage roll?
So
right?
only the
That's
damage
damage
roll, yeah.
rolls, yeah.
Cheating quick. Yes.
I'm gonna throw my last Chaos Bolt, I think. That's the red one.
Yep.
Alright. 14 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, ooh. It's two of the same, so I have to roll an extra attack on that.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll give you the card on it so you can read it. I've never done this before. Hang on. I have to make another attack to see if the second one hits as well, so just let's see how that goes. 15?
That does hit.
Okay. So it's gonna be some stuff here. I think I have to pick the damage now, at the end. This was a 3 and a 4. I'm gonna choose Force, and that means that first guy's gonna take 7. No, 8, and the
Rolling a
second
lot
guy.
of things here. What?
I know. The first guy takes 8. The second guy takes 10. So the first one takes 8, and the zombie next to him takes 10.
Okay,
Force
so
damage.
you shoot out this kind of blue pulse of force, and it shoots through like a bullet, shoots through the first guy,
And
goes
just-
right through him, and then like swings round and hits the other guy in the back as well. So sorry, the first guy takes what? 7?
8 in total for him,
Yeah.
and the second guy takes 10.
That's
The
pretty
guy on the
fucking sweet.
bonfire takes 10, and
Yeah.
that one hits him straight in the back, and falls down, crumpled into a mass. Bella?
And that's it.
Sorry, any more? Yeah.
No, I'm good.
Zeffy? One guy left in front of you on a bonfire.
I'm gonna swing at him. Probably around his legs because that's as far up as I can get. Ooh, 7.
This is just yeah. Swing short and don't catch it.
I stamp my little feet in frustration.
Smithy.
I'll bong that same guy.
Yeah. Hit him.
9.
Inspiration.
That hit. Nice. 11 bludgeoning
11
damage.
points of damage. He also crumbles.
Yeah.
Dead.
Nice.
Now there's one zombie standing. He's gonna take a swing at. Oh, he's all surrounded. Probably just probably over Smithy again.
Bring it on.
14 to hit.
Oh,
Hit.
3 damage.
And you take 10 cold damage.
Takes his whole he swings, but it just breaks his hand off as well. And now he's only got a stub of a hand. Now the 3 bodies on the floor, their relevant glyphs start pulsating more than you've seen them do so far. Wah, 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 wah. And
Don't get back up.
Don't get back up, don't get back up, don't get back up.
It could have been worse. Oh, never mind.
context. Yeah,
Oh
Yeah.
god.
yeah,
That their HP.
yeah. That's right. True.
Can't believe I fucked this
and
game.
all 3 of these guys jump back up.
Zombie.
More concerning now.
Mhm.
However, they won't take the turn. We will go back to Jaffrax.
Right, seeing that this is not working and seeing what Kira does there, I'm gonna disengage and run over here and ready a strike on this cliff.
Sweet. Kira?
I think I have to put my rapier through this cliff.
Sure.
Come on, rapier. You got this. You got this. Come on.
God, dude.
15.
This time you strike it properly. Run the rapier across the whole of the glyph. Roll for damage.
8.
Cool. Just straight across it, and the glyph fades out.
Frustrating.
Yeah, shame I missed. Yeah, it's me then.
Otis.
I think I'll look at.
Zombie ahead of you, still up, and you hear a zombie behind you roar, jumping up behind you.
Yeah, I'll look at Smithy and I'll say, Smithy, I'll take this fight quickly. Head to the cliff on the wall. Then I'll swing at the zombie. You know what? Which one? I'm going to do the feet again. I feel lucky this time. Go for the red guy. Oh, look at that!
Yes!
It's 17 or 16 to hit.
16 hit. That hits.
Alright,
Do
damage.
that plus 10. 22 damage.
2 damage.
This one will crumple to the floor.
I can attack again, right?
Yeah, you do.
Okay, same thing. Here we go. Hitting this guy.
Yeah.
Same. Using my feet again. Oh, it's 2 to hit. Never mind.
Missing and on the try to cleave round, so you go straight through one zombie.
Coming back to me. It's coming back to me. Okay.
But totally miss on the second.
It's okay.
Kraz, you're
getting there.
Okay. I'm gonna walk up here, and I'm gonna try and hit that one glyph on the back wall with the firebolt.
Yep.
Nice.
So 17 to hit.
Yeah. 17 does it.
3 points of fire damage.
You do, and it appears to the kind of the runic shape grows kind of red and fades out in some like red like fire and from your bolt, and then some of it fades out, but then it turns back blue and is still pulsating, unfortunately. Anything else?
I weep silently to myself, and that's it for me.
Zephyrella, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna run through these guys over to this one over here.
Okay, they're gonna take attacks of opportunity. And Kraz, did she get hurt by your bonfire?
If she doesn't end her turn in it, no.
Okay. So you kind of hop over the bonfire. They will kind of try and slam at you as you go under the legs. 18 to hit.
Yep, that is.
Oh wait, no, wait. When it moves into the bonfire space for the first time or ends its turn. So if she goes straight through it, then yes.
Yeah, okay, so make it, and then make a dexterity saving throw as you hop over.
Okay, no damage.
No damage from that. You manage to hop over the bonfire, but one of the zombies does catch you. And you take 1d6 force damage. So you just take 1 more damage as you get to this straw area and just run straight into what feels like a...
Oh shit.
Like a
A
wall.
wall.
Like
Okay.
a solid surface ahead of
Okie dokie.
you. Any more?
There's nowhere else I can go. It's just a wall.
You still have an action.
I'll turn around and whack the one.
Nice.
I like the idea of watching that happen. Fucking wall, smack a zombie.
Yep. 13?
13 hits.
That's 9 damage.
Nice. Take a slash out of him from behind. Snifster.
Otis! There's some kind of invisible wall. What should we do now?
I'm just steady like fending off attacks, you know. Just gotta be a way through it.
I hit the zombie. 21.
That hits.
10 bludgeoning.
Nice. Okay. Zombies take their go.
Oh shit.
Smudge.
Yes.
Sorry. Did I take any damage from that, the guy that hit me?
Yeah, sorry, 2.
2.
Okay. The rune at the top starts pulsating. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. And
Do it. Metagame moment. We can just keep killing zombies for experience.
oh, how it works.
You're assuming each time we drop it, it gives us experience.
This zombie in red jumps back up.
Oh fuck.
Definitely a problem.
These guys will have to make dex saves to start. Is that good?
If they end their turn in the fire.
Oh, they end their turn?
Yeah.
Okay. One's going to turn around and attack Zephyrella. Natural 20. 8 points of damage.
How many?
8 points.
Okay.
You okay?
Yep.
The other one was going to attack Smithy. You probably shouldn't have stayed there with 7 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Still up?
I'm on 8. Yep.
7 points of damage. Okay, cool. Really clobbers you over the head.
Does that zombie take 10 hit
you
points?
spinning?
So I had hit points when he hit me. I had temporary hit points when he hit me, so yeah. But now I don't have any.
Okay. Is your armor still up?
It was when he hit me, it isn't now. That's the temporary hit points. So it isn't
Oh, I
after the attack.
see.
So I think he takes the damage because at the time I had the...
That's fine. He crumples to the floor.
Yeah!
And then this
Silver
guy
light,
makes a
right.
dex save. Fails it, so
Yeah.
takes damage from the bonfire.
Takes 3 points of fire.
3 points of damage. The flames kind of creeping up his legs. His legs kind of
Oh, we just
on
cooked the
fire.
zombies.
This smell like burning flesh. This other zombie's going to attack you, Kraz. 5.
Yay! I pirouette away.
Absolutely. And now it's Jarfrax's go.
Right, let's smash them, Glyph. Start with
What?
smashing.
Do it now. Do it now.
Oh
Oh no! Just don't
This
get
is
the
not doing
don't
it
get
now.
the purchase on it.
no. Well,
Seems to do nothing.
I'm gonna use the movement and actually, should I?
Yes. Gonna do that.
Yes, I would like to investigate this one next turn. But then bonus action healing word on Smithy.
Oh, champion.
Nice. Nice.
The cleric
Healing
reveals
word.
herself
Can I
in
just
all her
click this
angelic
one and
glory.
it will do it on its own? No?
That was an attack.
What?
No,
You-
healing
Oh,
word.
yeah. She
Click the spell, and yours.
I did.
Yeah, nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
It's
So 1d4.
yeah.
1d4 plus wisdom.
So you get 5 hit points.
What?
You have a plus
Thank you.
1 to wisdom.
Plus 3.
Oh,
I
oh, yeah.
rolled 2.
I can't do math. Yep. It's late. I've been in Sweden all day. Leave me alone.
Cool.
Do
Jarfrax.
I have time to take a look at the...
No, not really. Not at length. Maybe next turn. But you do see it's kind of like this arcane symbol etched onto the floor, and then in the middle is like this kind of metal rod, freestanding in the middle. It has like kind of runes on it as well, but they're all they seem deactivated and dead. Nothing particularly going.
Okay. I guess that's it for this turn.
Lovely. Kira, you're good.
Chipper. Is it? Am I in range?
Of the guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a melee.
Yes.
All right. Threatening an attack of opportunity, I'm going to run.
Okay.
Can't
He's
wait
gonna
another
take a swing at you.
Oh.
16
That
to
hits.
hit.
Yep.
Hit you for 7.
Okay.
Clobbers you around the back.
All right. That hurt
What do you do?
profoundly. I'm going to try and draw this rapier while I'm slipping out of consciousness nearly. I'm gonna draw my rapier across this cliff.
Please, don't roll another one. I'm begging you.
Come on. Come on.
Oh, thank
Oh.
Christ.
20.
Roll for damage.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
7 points of slashing damage. Piercing
Nice. So same again. You can run your rapier across it, and any magic there fizzles out.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay, I'm done.
Jump. Okay.
Actually, can I finish my move and just, like, head in that
Yeah,
direction?
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
as far away from anything that could hurt me as humanly possible.
Sure.
making sure I don't stub my toe or anything like that. Okay.
Oh, it's your go.
Where is this invisible wall thing at again? Can you ping it on the map?
Well, you saw.
Okay,
I mean, you saw Kira run into it, like here.
there it is. Okay, just checking. Got a question here. Look at some. Hold on 1 second. I should have thought of this from this. Is it possible for me to throw something at this glyph over here? Or was something in the way?
At the glyph over here?
Yeah.
What would you throw?
One of my hand axes or whatever?
Yeah.
I got a clear shot at it?
Yeah.
Okay,
Is it in range for a hand axe?
As I was looking up, I don't know where to look
It's
at.
20.
Disadvantage. 60 with disadvantage.
Say it again?
60 with disadvantage.
No, wait.
Yeah. 20. So
20 normal,
60
60 without.
So,
So
yeah, just
with
throw
disadvantage.
What would I roll for that? Anyway, just out of curiosity.
Whatever the attack for your hand axe is.
Okay. I'm gonna do that, man. It's a cool guy, like, throw my hand axe at it, you know?
Plus your dex
Sure.
and your proficiency.
Alright. I think I have it linked here properly. That's plus 5.
So d20 plus
Be
5
the
with
judge
disadvantage.
of it.
This is very slim.
Oh!
Success.
Oh!
Like a tomahawk. Whoa. Goes spinning through the room. Roll for damage.
And it doesn't, but at disadvantage, isn't it?
Disadvantage.
Oh, sure.
Oh,
sorry.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
You guys had
so-
just
so
ruined it.
excited then, Bill.
Yeah.
Just it slips out of your hand and just flies off into the darkness. Unfortunate.
Yep.
Anything else?
No, I'm fine. I mean, I'm good.
Graz, there's a zombie bearing down right in front of you.
Yeah, I can see that. I'm gonna. I don't wanna. I'm gonna skirt around him and stay. I'm going back to back with Otis, and I'm gonna cast on myself Blade Ward.
Okay.
That's pretty much all I can do. So. And that's it for me.
Nice. Cool. Zephyrbella?
Okay, I'm going to disengage from this one and run over to the other.
Yeah.
And that's me.
So, Smithy, you see Zephyrbella scoot backwards, leaving you alone with these.
You're not alone.
I'll be back, it's fine.
Two zombies bearing down on you. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna use my other invocation, which is Fiendish Vigor. So basically allows me to cast false life on myself at will without using spell slots.
Okay.
So I'm
That's a
gonna
good one.
do-
It's a good
Yeah.
one.
Good, yeah.
It's good.
Wait, that's level 1. Sorry, not level 2. Yeah, so it's just 1d4 plus 4 temporary hit points. So I didn't roll it. I'll roll it. 1d4 plus 4. Roll. Okay, so 6 temporary hit points.
Very good. Anything else?
Does that
That's
cast? Does that cast a second level?
it. No.
Oh. Why not?
It's just because it's the invocation. It's not actually casting the spell. So it's only at first level. It says it in the thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. One of these is going to attack Kraz. 10
Misses.
misses. One's going to attack Smithy. 13 hits for 3 damage.
Oh, shake it off. Shake it
This
off.
guy's going to turn around, hit Smithy.
Yeah.
14 hits
Mm-hmm.
for 3 damage.
There go those temporary hit points.
Oh shit!
He'll do a dex save.
Yeah.
7.
He fails.
He fails, and the fire consumes him, and he
Oh.
crumples down dead. However,
Don't.
Yeah.
Mm.
God.
No way.
Good.
That is
God, I thought we got that one. Shit.
nope.
God damn it. Really?
Are we gonna find out now that if all 4 are broken, then they all stop, or is it just 1 for each one? But no,
It's
that
gotta
doesn't
be
make
one for each one.
one for each one.
Yeah.
But didn't one get raised when the first glyph was out? I think all 4 came back up even when the first one was gone.
You've managed to. You've seen them attack and be attacked enough to know that this. Sorry, point you right. This one was on the right hand side. This one was here. This one who just died is in the bottom, and then this one, who's just about to come back to life, is on the west hand wall.
Son of a bitch.
Okay.
Jeffrex.
Right, let's take the glyph first, then. Smash! Smash!
Smash.
Please smash.
Come on, come on.
Like smash!
Oh, good. That's smash.
18 for 10 slashing damage.
You can roll the 1 again. No. It doesn't matter.
Smash into
It's
the
still a
wall.
wall.
I want to re-roll them. Oh,
Really slap you thrust your greatsword into it, and the magic just dissipates out and goes dead.
cool.
Animal?
Magic.
Can I see what the runes? Can I understand what's written there?
Not having just rushed over and attacked.
Alright. That's it.
Kira.
Okay, taking a look at the smithy. How's he looking?
Smithy, how's he looking?
Not on death's door, but pretty close.
That's modest.
Like I'm like hunched over and wheezing. Like,
I mean, so am I. Okay. Okay, I got an idea. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a few steps in this direction, turn and cast heroism on the smith. Oh wait, hold on, 2 seconds. Actually, I don't know if I can do that.
What's the range on that?
Oh fuck, it's not gonna work. Okay, it doesn't work. So I'll cast. Fuck, healing word. Healing word, that's all I got. I'm gonna healing word this poor sucker. Shit, yeah. Alright, 7
Whoa.
hit points of healing to the smithy
7.
as I blow my last spell slot. And
Very good.
I'm gonna draw a short bow and lob a round at the red one, the one in red.
Okay. That hits. Pierces him in the back. Ooh. Now with an arrow stuck out of her back. Otis, you'll go.
So I think so far on this, it's like a parody of John Wick. I've swung twice and missed. Then I turned around and I made contact. I turned around, swung and missed a gun, and then I turned like a cool spin, axe to the wall. It went the opposite direction. So I put my sword back out and tried to thrust it into this one guy beside me.
Which one? The one in red? Or...
Yeah, one in red.
Okay.
Red means kill. Yeah, 9. That was a straight 9, by
That
the way.
hits.
Okay. 12.
12 points of damage. You do thrust into it and
Yeah.
definitely cleave a big part of it off. But she is still standing. Kraz.
Wait. Can I do my? Wait,
Oh,
I'll do my
sorry.
thing.
What thing?
Was it extra surge, right? I'm learning this stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that.
Attack again?
Wow, yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm learning. Swing! Ah, 23!
Whoa!
Get that back after a
10
short rest.
damage.
You rolled the
Sorry,
1.
what? I rolled a 1, so I get to
Oh.
roll, what, 6?
A d6.
Boom! Good.
13 damage.
You thrust into it once, then come back out and lop off its head, and it crumples to the floor.
Ah, get it out of here, baby. Let's go.
Crush it. So
Alright,
yes.
get another turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to this guy.
Do you get another turn?
Yeah,
great
I
weapon
got a kill.
It's yeah, you're right. It's a bonus action, right?
Don't take my glory away, yeah.
This is what he can do.
Oh,
Yeah. We had this for like 14 levels before I killed you, remember? Sorry,
Okay,
that's too soon.
moving on.
I get because got to the right now. Swing. And I'm going to do the -5 + 10 finale. Ready?
Oh god.
Boom!
Oh,
Oh my god! Wait, I rolled a 2. Hold on. Add these numbers up. Okay, it's okay. 8 plus 10, 18 damage. Smudge.
Oh shit!
In a really now warmed up and in better fighting form than you've seen him before.
Yeah.
You thrust into the lady in red, cuts off that one's head, spins around, cleaves through this other one's head, and he slumps off his sword.
Get him out of here. Okay. Man, it's coming back to me. Kind of get the handle of the sword.
Says, man, it's coming back to me. It says.
Okay, turns over. Just look at the next one like I'm in the batter's box at a baseball game. You know?
Zephyrella.
Isn't it Kraz?
Oh, sorry, Kraz.
I'll firebolt the lone one standing.
Yep.
But I'm gonna move a little bit first. Over there. All right. 15.
That hits.
9 points of fire damage.
This zombie's already kind of burnt and charred, but you hit it again.
Yeah.
Another patch and feather up catches on fire. Now Zephyrella.
That's good.
Okay, I'm gonna run over towards here, but a bit more gingerly because I know there might be a wall.
Kind of with like one
Yeah.
one hand on your axe, one hand out.
Do I hit anything?
Yes.
Okay. As an action, can I take something out of my bag and then throw it?
Yeah,
yeah,
use an object as an action.
So I'm gonna take my bag of ball bearings out of my thing and then just like try and throw it at as much of the wall as possible, like a handful of them.
Okay.
Do I need a roll for that?
No.
Okay.
Ball bearings. And then they, the wall kind of lights up as you do it, like ding 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 ding. All the ball bearings fall to the floor. Nothing else up.
Okay, so there's no gap or anything.
Not in this kind of. I mean, you can only throw it. I guess if you wanted to back it up and throw it in like a wider angle.
Yeah, I want to try and like get as much as the wall as possible.
Yeah. Okay. Then you the wall for a moment, like this much.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, but no gaps that you can see.
Okay.
Anything else?
How much of my movement have I used?
Probably not a lot.
So I'm gonna move
5, 10.
around a bit. And try it again. And that's me.
Okay. Snifster.
I'm just gonna do the same again. So what was it called? Fiendish Figure. So 1d4 plus 4 again. Get 7 temporary hit points again. And I'm just gonna walk right up to it and kind of put my hands on its shoulders and I just say, Otis, we need to pin it down. That's it.
Sure.
Pin it down. Okay.
This guy, you grab his shoulders, and his reaction to that is to try and punch you in the face.
Sure.
And he hits a natural 20.
Good.
Sure.
Okay. Open yourself up. Only does 7 damage.
That's the temporary hit points.
And the other guy will, behind the
punching
barrier, his, he will come back to life. And the other guy.
No, I thought that was the last one.
Fuck.
Dex save.
That's the
Was a
wrong
9
fucking
on his
one.
dex.
He fails. Takes 7 points of fire damage.
How much?
Set 7.
7 points. Fire spreading up almost to his neck. That's the
Real
end of the
pain.
zombie set.
No
Now,
dividends
Jafra.
on this fire.
My turn?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a moment to study the writing.
Okay, make me a Arcana check. You do not very magically inclined. You do not know what it is.
There is a metal like bar sticking out of the
Yeah,
middle?
it's like a rod. Maybe not very maybe like 2 feet high, standing off the.
Okay. Should I do this, guys?
Do it!
I'm gonna take a step into the circle
Uh-huh.
and I grab onto the
Grab hold of the rod.
to the rod.
Oh no. We all die.
I just
And
look at
as
her
you do that-
wide-eyed.
Nothing happens.
No. Nothing happens. Okay.
No.
I guess that's my action. That
Stay
I
here and
just
kill
wasted
zombies
on
for
that.
the rest of our lives.
Thanks,
Yes.
Jeff. Let's go. Kieran.
I
Well,
look
it's
at
worth a try.
Jathraxin with as this
Like-
dragonborn appears to begin to pole dance. I'm gonna take a look at the runes on the ground. Are they legible immediately?
You can make me an Arcana check if you'd like to.
Are they legible like
They're like arcane mystic runes, not
some kind of
not
language
letters,
that I can't
not
understand
letters.
immediately?
Yeah.
Not a language.
No.
If I was to use the comprehend language of a spell scroll, I wouldn't necessarily be able to read it.
No, they're runes. They're not. It's
Got
not
it.
a language.
All right, I'll do an arcana check.
Some would
I
argue
mean,
that hieroglyphs and
you-
runes are a
you
form
think-
of language.
Yeah.
Come on.
15.
Okay, you've probably read some books about this in your time. You feel like it is a teleportation circle.
I'm like literally stunned. I'm like, holy shit!
Um,
I look at Jathrax and I'm like, I'm glad that didn't work.
No.
you- yeah, but you have no idea where it goes to. It is very clear, even after Jathrax touched it, that it's not working or not activated. And I feel like it's not super old, but it's probably been there for. It's fairly newish.
Okay. Was that my action? Bonus action? What do you think?
I'll give you a bonus if you have one.
For my bonus action, I kind of crumple to the ground and cradle my goddamn wounds.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I'm done.
Jathrax, and bear with me one sec.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
What is your favorite plane of existence? Yeah, you're not going there. You're going to the hell.
You do recall you've seen something similar.
Oh?
Now,
Rack your brain, woman.
But I don't know anything more than that.
you've seen a similar pattern etched on the floor of a similar crypt.
Right.
But that's all.
Okay.
Otis, you're going.
Okay. Going to kill green shirt guy. Here we go.
Yep.
Going to look around. Let's do a walk over here or a quick little jog and just swing. Swing hard, Bill. Oh, I forgot to say the thing when I rolled it. Forgot to say it. Okay, I'm re-rolling those for sure.
2 1s, yeah.
So 8 plus 3 is 11.
Nice.
Yes.
Dead.
Yes.
Oh,
nice.
Otis is
Slice.
on fire.
Take his whole torso off the top of his body. He slumps down, just ashes onto this
Okay.
fire. It's done you guys a good job.
Now, yellow shirt Sam here, whatever his name is, I want to try to cut him up, but I mean,
Yeah.
I just like kind of like pin him to the ground, you know?
Cut him up but pin him to the ground.
I don't know how that works. Maybe just like
me
a
You can grapple him as an action, but you don't have that.
Fuck him up.
Yeah, I just want to cut him up, man. Let's go. I'm gonna do the -5 plus 10 thing because I'm really feeling it right now.
Okay.
Oh nope, got cocky,
Nope.
kid.
Swing and a miss.
Okay, it's okay. It's okay.
Crowns, you'll go.
I'm gonna run up to the pole.
Okay.
And I want to grab it.
Yeah. Jathrax is still just holding onto it.
I hold on to it, and am I able to get a glance at what's underneath as I run up to it?
What's underneath?
Well, the runes on the staff itself.
Yeah.
What do you want?
They look like deactivated runes. Arcana check.
9.
You don't know what they are?
Alright, I just grab onto it.
Okay.
I'm assuming that's my action, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zephyrella, big wall facing you.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna run around here and I want to try and throw my ball bearings as high as I can.
Okay.
You're cheating the system.
You do so. Throw them up, and then on what is like now revealed to be like a dome,
Man.
like a half dome over this alcove.
Okay.
Smitty.
I'm gonna whack him.
Yep.
16.
That hits.
7 bludgeoning damage.
Nice. He's gonna whack you back.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
And he fails his dex check for his, so he completely misses the punch.
6
Nice.
points of 6 points of fire damage.
Takes 6 points of fire damage. A charred wreck.
This is getting fucked up.
It's just
I'm
like
out of
these
ideas.
two super worn out people trying to punch each other.
There's nothing else in this room that kind of stands out along the walls or anything like that.
Just this one single glyph left. Womp, womp, womp. Behind a barrier.
I genuinely don't know what to do.
Smack it. The
There.
Darthraxin way, I shout. It's just another door,
The wall?
right?
Alright. Fuck it, let's smash some more.
Make an attack roll.
21.
Right, you come in with your great sword and like thrust into it, and then it like shatters, like a mystical shattering, and then fades into nothingness.
What?
That's it. God damn it.
Just gotta hit it.
Any more Jaffraxon?
That's it for my turn.
Kira.
I'm gonna run up and stick it with my blade.
Yeah.
Was it really? I was like, this must be some magical, like, device to turn this thing.
Yep. So you run up, you try and make your way over these coins, and they kind of spill them over the kind of nicely heaped pile. Kind of swing with your rapier. That hit.
4 basically.
And it almost fizzles out.
Motherfucker.
I scream into the sky, "Fuck you, Rune!"
I'm gonna give it to you. We're done. It does fizzle out,
End it.
and then we go back to Otis.
Oh, yeah. We're not done.
I look up and I see that happen. Then I have like a smile on my face. I look back at the zombie and I swing and hit a 7.
Totally missed.
Oh, fuck. I just throw a firebolt
Finish
at it.
yourself.
My fucking god. 15?
15 hit.
5 points of fire damage.
How do you want to do this?
Oh, Christ. Okay, at this point, I'm gonna assume that he's become a barbecue charbroiled piece of charcoal.
He's like a fire zombie at this point.
I throw the firebolt and he explodes into dust when it hits him.
Just into ash and kind
And
of
it coats, and it kind of floats over and coats Smithy and Otis in the dust.
Yeah.
So I got blood from a worm thingy and dust. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna run up and close this massive door.
Yeah, sure. Close it.
But I'm gonna peek out in the hallway if anyone. Do I hear anyone coming down the steps in
No,
the
no.
hallway?
No.
Okay, I close the door.
Smithy, are you okay?
Just wipe the zombie dust off of me.
I'm gonna
Is the door?
crouch down and just take a look at what the fuck I'm standing on.
You are standing on a huge pile of treasure. Gold coins, more than you've ever seen or could ever even imagine in your life, are below you, heaped up in a pile. Armor, swords, chests of gems, everything.
Holy shit!
What?
You guys.
A literal a fortune. You could buy half a flan with this money.
Oh, what's the catch? Is the door barrable on this side?
No.
No. Shit. Okay. I do believe that we should be careful. If those assailants from above decide to come back down and rob us of our treasure, they might catch us by surprise.
I'm gonna rummage through it and look for anything particularly magical, something that we can take with us.
Do an investigation check.
Find me something nice.
I don't even know what that is. 8.
An 8. No, just find your enough gold for all your wildest dreams come true.
Ugh.
I let the guys
Nothing.
know. It's like this is
What?
there's a shit fucking motherfucking.
I want to
wreck
dive
yourself
into the
amount
money.
of gold here.
I want to dive into the pile and look myself.
Scrooge McDuck
Yeah?
style.
Go for it.
Let's go full on swimming with a 2. I am enjoying the feel of money on my body.
You're rubbing it on yourself. You're like, you're like elated. I'm so happy.
Very good.
Anyone else?
Yeah, I'll have a look as well.
There's armor and weapons.
10.
Okay, Zephyrbella is the only person who's got a 10.
Ugh.
I
pick
can
up.
try.
Sure.
Wow.
All just sort of looking into this money pile.
We
are-
It's just.
I should come look at this too. Hold
Oh,
on.
It's
no.
amazing.
Everyone just wants to find stuff.
All that
Roll.
investigation.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
I'm
We're
not
very
intrigued. I'm
bad
looking
at
at the
this.
circle.
Our highest investigation
Smithy.
modifier is 1.
Hold on, I'll be at disadvantage though, right? Because of my
Yeah.
exhaustion.
Yeah.
which is understandable at this point.
Hey, 16!
Yay!
Ooh, the sight of money props your ears up.
Smithy, intrigued.
Like, I'm not
at
even
first,
interested in the money. Like, I'm
Wait.
just looking for.
You notice that there's something off about this gold,
Mm.
and you pick up one piece, and you realize that it's not gold. It's wooden discs painted, and all these guys are just like swimming about, and rubbing it on themselves, and just you look at Kraz, and he's got gold paint on his cheek. This is just everyone's been so elated. All this stuff is fake. The gems are fake. They are they're glass, not gemstones.
I say
The
to them,
swords
like,
and armor are just like whatever normal stuff you get anywhere.
to them, have you all seen actual gold before? You know it doesn't look like this, right?
Do we notice now that it's fake?
Yeah,
is
I
it-
mean,
yeah.
as soon as he says something, the elation that had you right at the very start wears off, and you look at it properly and like, shit.
I'm still gonna pick up a few of the glass gems because they're shiny and pretty.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
Make 'em-
collect
they-
a bunch
yeah,
of
they
them.
would go nicely. You could put them on a. You could
I
sew them
haven't-
into a handbag or something. I don't know.
I want to light all this stuff on fire. If anything survives the fire, could be worth something.
Sure, you can do that. You can light a bonfire under it if
Yeah.
everyone clears off it.
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait.
Seems dangerous.
Why is it here?
Well, the circle with the runes is quite familiar to me. I think I might have seen it in a crypt under the graveyard.
Kira, can you
Actually.
please?
I think it's a teleportation circle.
Oh shit. Kira, you moved, right? Yeah, you did. Okay.
Oh,
And fairly quickly, all this stuff just goes up in flames.
I sit down.
It's getting pretty hot in here. Pretty smoky. If you want to wait for it to die down, it will take a couple of hours.
I don't care.
I mean, the circle could lead to the other crypt, potentially.
I don't care.
But I don't know for sure.
Which other crypt?
Hmm?
Which other crypt?
I was in a crypt under the graveyard. I think it was under the graveyard church kind of thing.
What was there?
What was in there?
Yeah.
It was an old like a burial sites for different like you could see on the grave sites if people were wealthy or poor, and it was like a tomb with a. It was really difficult to find my way in there. It was quite of a not labyrinth, but a little bit of a maze to go through. There were some people there from the. Where were they from? The red. Let's see here.
The Red Plume.
There was some notes from the Red Wizards of Thay in there.
I nudged
From
closer to
that,
the fire.
I don't think I've learned any more than that there.
You don't recognize the you don't recognize the name? Raxil? Which sounds like a drain cleaner. Use Raxil.
Gets the dead bodies out of your drains.
I haven't written it down if I have heard it.
Okay.
So, but then again, I don't take much notes.
Jeff Raxton, can you recall what was happening?
In the crypt?
Yeah.
I remember there were a lot of skeletons, also similar to this, where there were undead coming to life. And there was a wizard and a knight that I fought in there. I believe it was something about the Welcome Receives Guild. They might have been the ones, actually.
I'll give you a helping hand because in game time it was only like a couple of weeks ago, but it was like 2 months ago.
Right.
There was a red wizard. So Jar Faxon tells you this. There's basically a red wizard underneath the graveyard, and he was raising the undead, and he was making use of the Valhingen graveyard, which has loads and loads of loads of corpses underneath it, with lots of the citizenry of Flan buried there, and he was raising them up. Jar Faxon encountered them. One of the wizard committed suicide rather than be taken in, and Jar Faxon killed his bodyguard. And there were you did run into some welcomers, I think. But
I don't know that. I don't remember that specifically, but I do remember that the bodyguard killed his friend. He poured poison in his
right.
throat because I hit to knock out, not to kill.
Yeah.
But he killed him off afterwards.
That's
that right. I do remember.
And you remember, Jar Faxon, there was a similar teleportation circle in that room.
Right. I did not remember that.
You remember.
Okay.
Now you do.
Now I do.
I know we have another teleportation circle with a load of fake gold and a bunch of black fists torturing people.
Right.
And a way to bring back the dead.
I just keep staring into the fire.
Oh, I think the Welcome Thieves Guild might have been the ones that took my stuff.
That definitely happened. Yes.
We've established that it was
Absolutely.
half orc. Yeah.
Right.
Durag.
Okay, so that's who they are. Okay.
Hopefully, our little escapade earlier today will get your stuff back.
Oh yes, I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Okay, what's next?
I'm going to, on a hunch, go up to the teleportation circle and try and pull the pole out of the ground.
It won't come away without some force, but eventually it does. You now have a
Staff?
rod in your inventory.
How big is this rod?
It's like 2 feet, something like that.
2
It just stands off the ground.
And it's got runes engraved.
Yeah, all deactivated.
Can I take a look at the runes, see if I recognize them?
Yeah, sure. Give me an Arcana check.
Mm, 19.
Yeah, I mean, you're aware, like, again, like, you're the one that recognized the teleportation circle. It's like a focus for the circle. I guess you guys kind of had the right idea that several people could hold on to it and then all teleport at once, I suppose. But this kind of magic is way, way beyond you. In terms of activating it, finding out where it went. You already know it's a fool's errand.
Well, perhaps we should head back above ground.
Especially since none of you are, like, particularly trained in magic.
Yeah.
We could potentially go back to the tombs underneath the graveyard and check it out again. See if something's happened there.
I'm not shying away from the fire.
Should we just head back to Brother Keefe?
Yeah, I mean, why don't we take the dragon skull we found, take it back to Brother Keefe, let him know that, turns out she might have been a dragon. Even if she wasn't, who cares? Doesn't matter.
How long we've been talking in the room now for, in game time?
10 minutes.
Okay.
Is that short rest worthy?
Sure.
I have
Okay.
1 hit point.
I'm just laying on my side, staring into the fire, trying to unfocus my vision and just see things.
Why would you put a bunch of fake gold down here?
I don't know, Smithy. I really don't know. And I'm too tired to care anymore.
Unless there was real gold down here and someone stole it and replaced it with fake gold.
That's a lot of work to put down fake gold.
I mean, that's a clever idea.
It's a lot of work. I
Do
mean,
we
the
take
material
the-
costs alone would drop a fortune. I mean, it's not worth
Yeah,
it.
but I mean, you could
Well,
have
for
bought it
wood
if you
and paint-
stole a load of gold.
Yeah.
Are you
It seems-
saying that the expense of paying for wood and gold makes it too expensive a venture?
It doesn't add up.
Yeah, a
It's
fortune
not worth it.
you could buy half the city with. But if I have to cut up some fucking wood circles,
Where the fuck am I going to get yellow paint from?
count me out.
It's not worth it.
So maybe they don't know that this gold was stolen.
Maybe.
So what are we thinking? The Brotherhood did this. I mean,
Wait a second. Wait. The zombies in here, we brought back to life.
Well, that's a bit of a
But
stretch.
you?
I mean, we.
Yeah, there's a good chance that that's true.
So
Let's
what?
go-
Are there 4 corpses in here?
Ooh. Wait. Why would there have been people in here?
maybe we'll just go back to Brother Keefe and see if he has any thoughts about this.
He's
Can we
not
look
having
at
any thoughts.
Can I look at the zombies and just, do they look like are there any of them that look like they died recently?
Oh, they're fresh.
Apart from the fact that we've hacked them up and they've come back to life like several times.
Yes, kind of.
Yeah. I mean, they're not skeletons.
Ooh.
If you could
Can we-
hypothesize that if they were down here long enough, the kind of flesh would just rot away and they would just be left with skeletons. The fact that they're zombies might imply that but having no real knowledge of zombies or corpses.
I knew I should have made a necromancer.
How long that might take to happen?
Is there anything about their clothing, or were they all male?
They got like the Brotherhood gear, just regular clothes, or like
one's a
noble
woman.
stuff.
One's a woman. 3 are men. Their clothes are kind of worn away and tattered. It seems like they're not. Sorry, what are you asking, Bill?
Well, it's like noble, like clothing or peasant clothing or armor.
No,
or
definitely not. Simple robes, that kind of thing.
I don't know. I don't necessarily think that we were the ones to bring them back, since the glyphs were.
The glyphs are kind of
keeping them back. Yeah, like coming back.
I'm gonna
I don't know.
sketch them in my book.
Good point.
Sure.
Glyph.
I think we should. I think we should leave this haunted place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Already walking out the door, so I just want to say that.
No problem. You guys make your way back through the funhouse, back through the kind of antechamber where the Black Fists were holed up, and go out into the moonlight with more questions than you had when you came in, and that is where we will end the session. Great, guys. Well done.
Intriguing.
Oh.
Thanks, Mud.
Okay, so
Thanks,
I'm free like August the 3rd.
I'll do another. Oh, do I need to do another doodle?
We can book it now if everyone's around.
For a couple of weeks.
Doodle.
Oh, I'm logged into Facebook already. I see.
I'm not sure there was another date though that Ellen could make that the rest of us could make.
No, I think there were 2 days that I could potentially come in a bit later, but
Cora and I aren't free on one of them, and I could do later on the 12th, I think it is.
let's see here what I wrote. Yeah, the 12th I could join a little bit later if you guys want to start. Otherwise, the 13th. I don't know what the 13th looks like for you guys.
Matt, what are you doing on the 12th? I don't know your schedule for April.
I got it in a second.
Let me double check here.
We're off to see Hamilton on the 5th.
Hamilton.
Oh, I'm working early, so I can do the 12th. Fine.
Kaz, what are you doing on the 12th?
Well, I'm on the Isle of Wight, which takes bloody forever to get back from. But if we're playing a later game, it shouldn't be a problem.
What about 8?
Yeah, 8 should be fine. It was just if it was a 7, I'd be cutting it really fine.
8 o'clock, 12th of April?
Yep, good with that.
Yes.
8 o'clock.
Yes.
That's 9 our time.
Yep,
Then
that's
I
fine.
could. Yeah, then I could probably only be like 10 minutes late or something.
Okay.
Cool.
The
8 o'clock,
12th.
12th of April.
Awesome.
Put it in my diary.
Come on.
I'm gonna be so pooped. I start 6:50 and then it's training and then it's D&D and then.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Get
Oh,
swole,
God.
honey. Get swole.
It's fine. It's fine. We're good.
12th, yeah. 12.
12.
Mm-hmm.
Say goodbye to everyone watching online.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye, Zan. I'm pretty sure he's the only one that watched.
That's about right.